You for sound effect.
Okay, I was going to do the intro, but it doesn't seem appropriate. What's up?
Fuck the intro. I was just arguing with people in a Bailey of the Runkle or Runkle of the Bailey, whatever that channel is.
Really? Runkle of the Bailey?
Yeah, because he got all the, like, I said some shit. All the dudes are like, yeah, and all the chicks are like, no, you don't know what you're talking about. I said, shut the fuck up. Listen, all I had to do was talk to Annie Potts, and I know that I'm saying in this.
Really?
Yeah, Annie was like, no fucking guy could ever put on this defense. I said, thank you. And, like, I love Annie because she takes the emotions out of everything.
Yeah. So what does she think about it?
She thinks she's fucking nuts. What the fuck? She's
Really?
like, yeah, she's like, no guy could ever use this defense. What the hell?
I mean, because he's not a guy.
No. Don't tell me no fucking pregnancy horse shit, because that's not the argument right now they're making. They're making the arguments of the medications.
No, they're trying to make all of it. They're trying to prove she's criminally intent. There's no criminal intent proved.
She's criminally guilty.
But there's no, they can't.
Let me tell you something, bro. The fact that you can sit here and defend anybody that can strangle a 9-month-old is wild to me. Wild.
Because you're not understanding what.
Like, I don't give a fuck. I listened to her mom. Her mom told me everything I needed to hear.
What do you mean? You don't think her mom was
her mother? So
everybody's lying. She's a secret sociopath, right? Everybody in her life.
Her own mother.
Yeah.
Her own mother.
She didn't like she fooled everybody.
Her own mother told me everything I needed to hear.
What, that she was a sociopath?
That she was literally fine a couple days taking them to the water park, and then 2 days later she's strangling her fucking kids. Get out of here.
Dude, that's what psychosis is. It just
okay, yeah. Sure.
Okay.
3 kids. Whatever. So anybody can say that now. Anybody can just do whatever they want and just be like, oh, psychosis.
Who said that?
I'm just saying. Why can't anybody use that defense?
Not anybody. Are they going to lie about it? Are they going to say it's a scene?
Sure.
If it was a guy, they said he went to psychosis and there was all this proof in the world and he wasn't a piece of shit.
He'd still go to prison. You know it, I know it. You can sit here and lie to yourself, but you know it and I know it.
I don't know if anybody's ever used it. So with any sociopath that's in, so nobody's ever gotten off criminally, not being criminally responsible. Like, what is that? Why is that defense?
Well, they asked to lower the charges, and the judge was like, fuck you.
Lower the charges?
Yeah, you didn't see that?
They always do that, yeah.
Yeah,
because they didn't prove anything. He didn't make a decision yet, did he?
Yeah. This was like 2-3 days ago.
Oh, yeah, they always do that shit.
You gotta be following this shit.
Well, they always do that stuff. Today was pretty stupid, too. Like, I don't know why they got done early. There's the other witness is not ready or something. This Dr. Spinelli person.
Something came up, they said, or some dumb shit.
Like, to be honest with you, seriously, like, I understand everybody's argument. I get it, but I just say it a different way. And it's like, I can look at it. I'm trying to see.
Oh, it's just a miracle how her husband wasn't there when she had the psychosis, right? Again, this is ridiculous to me.
She was having it for a while, I think.
Yeah.
But why would she murder her? What would be the reason then? Like, that's what I don't understand. Like, what else?
Because the fucking baby's crying. She's there by her. She's taking care of kids. She was already crying when she was a delivery nurse, for Christ's sakes, over dumb shit. So she can cry on a dime. She's fooling all you, dude.
You think that was dumb? Cry when she cries, babies are born. You think that's like, I don't know.
It just shows that she can cry on a dime.
Emotional. No, you guys. All right, I guess I'm trying to.
It's not you guys, dude. I'm talking about Miss Potts as a tick.
Yeah.
Because I asked her, I said, "What do you think about this?" I didn't give my 2 cents or anything. She's like, "I think this is bullshit." I'm like, "Thank you, Annie. Thank you." Yes, man.
Okay.
So wait. If she smoked meth and went into a psychosis, then we'd say she's guilty?
No.
What do you mean no?
She smoked meth.
If someone does drugs and they go into a psychosis and kill people,
should they? God, please stop saying that. Why would her husband set her up? Well, why would her husband set her up? Why would she admit to it?
She set her husband up if anything. She sent her husband away.
Set him up for what? All she did was send him away.
She sent her husband out of the house so she can kill her kids.
That is like every other day. She could kill her kids at any point.
That's how her husband got back in such a short amount of time to find her ass laying wherever she was laying.
Yeah,
again, dude. I don't know how you don't find it amazing that she made sure all 3 of the kids were dead, but not herself. Whatever.
She tried. What do you mean?
She tried. Yeah, she tried killing her 3 kids. She succeeded there, didn't she?
Oh my God.
At no point did she snap out of it.
That's what I'm trying to figure out now. That's what I'm asking right now. These people, like these as experts, what was she saying when she woke up? What were her first words? I'm trying to understand it. I'm trying to understand the psychosis. I'm trying to see it. I can't see it.
Yeah, but you're so sure that she should get off.
I didn't say she should get off. I think, well, listen, I'm not sure they can get off, but the way that if they would have tried this case and admitted that she was sick and tried to prove then psychosis, then I would be on their side. But they're trying to prove she acted criminally, and they can't.
Listen, my grandmother's on Zoloft, and Leah's great grandmother's on Zoloft, and Leah's grandfather on her mom's side's on Zoloft. Nobody tried killing anybody ever.
Well, that wasn't what she was on at the time, though.
I mean, that's what she was on for a long time.
No, she was on for like a week, and then she got off that. Then she was on.
And then she goes on Seroquel.
She was Remeron and Seroquel, which is horrible. She doesn't need to be on anything. I don't think she needs to be on anything. I think that they had an adverse.
Yeah, but when you go, okay, but when she already
read the labels though, read the labels.
Okay, but when she's telling her mother that she's having thoughts of hurting her children, and her mother doesn't go and do anything, that's wild.
Don't you think they wish they did? Like, I don't think, but I think in their heads they thought that.
Oh, her mother and sister didn't cry one time.
Huh?
I said her mother and sister didn't cry one time on the stand.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
I would have bawled my eyes out talking about my nieces and nephews getting strangled.
Well, I didn't think that I guess I didn't think the state was gonna. I don't know.
I'm just saying, dude. This is weird.
I would too. Like if I were in the audience, I mean, yeah, I don't know. It'd be hard for me not to.
So if she gets. Well, if she gets off, doesn't she go to like a clinic or something?
Well, that's what I don't understand either. Like I feel like
you can't just let her out.
Like I feel like where she's at in the hospital, like a psych ward. But like I feel.
So let me get this straight. We're on 15, 16 days of trial, and at no point during the trial has she shown any sign of psychosis, right?
Well,
and we're just going to believe she went through it for that.
Years, though, because it was 3 years, and she's on the proper meds. Listen, she's on the proper meds. I feel like I don't think that she was. I don't know. I'd like to know what she's on now, because if it's not happening now, like I'm asking the same questions you're asking. Like I'm trying to understand like what triggered the psychosis that day. It doesn't make sense that she would do it. It doesn't. Nothing else makes sense. Like
People get fed up, dude. I don't know how that does. I mean, it happens all the time. You want me to bring up 50 other cases where this happened?
Yeah. What, psychosis?
Okay. Okay. Let's take let's take what they're saying out of it for a second. Of other moms who have killed their fucking kids because they couldn't take it anymore.
They lied about it.
So if they said, "Oh, I had psychosis," they're still not going to get off.
They said that. I know there is a couple people. There's a couple.
The only reason this chick's get any sympathy is because she tried to kill herself. That's it.
Like Andrea Yates. She gets sympathy. She didn't try to kill herself, and she had actual.
We should let Chris Watts out too, and fucking and the dude who shot his 3 kids on the lawn.
No. Chris Watts lied about it. Chris lied about it because he lied about it.
Oh, he lied about it. Yeah, but she's not lying, right?
No,
she's not lying, though, right?
Chris Watts left the dude. He fucking he lied about who killed his kids. Like he tried to deny it. It's not like he admitted to it.
Just like he's doing.
He's a fucking sociopath. He probably should be.
Here we go. See?
No, I didn't say he should get off. He should be in a mental hospital for being a criminal. He fucking lied. He killed his fucking family and then lied about it.
Obviously, he's a piece of shit. I'm just making a point here.
But I don't think
if he would have said he had psychosis, none of us are believing that shit.
I mean, honestly, he had to have something wrong. I really do believe there's something wrong with him.
Yeah, where's he at, though?
That case bothers me a lot because, like you said, there's no sign. He's just like Lindsay, except he didn't have postpartum. Like, there's no sign of him doing this except the fact that he went and lied about and cheated on his wife is what fucks me up. Like, if I find out she was cheating on her husband or she kept saying she wants to get away from her life, and then she did this, then I'd be like, she's a criminal.
She kept saying she wanted to hurt her kids.
I know, but that's the thing I don't understand. Like, why?
She admitted herself one time.
But, like, what happened? Like, what triggered it at that point? Unless she was hearing all those voices way before that and she just didn't say anything because, like, again, she's afraid that they're going to take her kids from her and stuff.
Well, even if it's a hung jury, even if it's a hung jury, I'd try to prosecute her 50 more times. Keep her ass in there.
They definitely will. They definitely will, the way they are. Like, I don't even think the judge believes. I don't think the judge believes she should be there either. But I don't know the way that they're prosecuting. If they were trying to prove psychosis, yes. But now at this point, they don't even have to do that. The burden is on them to prove whether they, beyond a reasonable doubt, that she snapped with like a criminal. What's it called? Guilty.
In my opinion, the prosecution said too much. I just would have went up there and been like, "She's fucking crazy. She killed her kids." Go ahead, defense.
They tried. They became very unlikable.
That's what I would have done.
I know, and that's the sad part because if you are right, then and they are right, they should have prosecuted it a different way. they could have charged her with like something like, I don't know, like use like the lesser or something.
I'm just saying, what do we do here? Do we let her out and have more kids so she can kill more kids? Like, what do we do?
Any more kids? I don't think she's. Honestly, I thought about that. I don't know if they can stipulate that she can't have any more kids.
What's up, Rob?
I don't think she will. I don't know. Like, she probably needs a lot of healing, and then like it's been 3 years. So I don't know what her state of mind. I want to know what her state of mind is now. Like, that's what I don't know. Like, I'm trying to figure out. Hey, how are you? I'm trying to figure out. I guess like
it baffles me how it's like every chick says the same thing, but every dude is just looking at it like with no emotion. It just amazes me.
I know, it does. I mean, I see it both ways. It's hard for me to like. It's hard for me to. I mean, because I deal with mental health myself. I've been in not in psychosis. I've never.
She's on a shit ton of benzos, and then it's like, hey, listen, I got them right here. Should I take my fucking benzos and and then be like, oh, I have psychosis, and then go fucking rob a bank and be like, I had psychosis. Don't arrest me.
Like, that would see like she set it up though. Like, I don't think she set this up though. I don't think she was lying for months.
Why'd she send her husband away?
Because they needed dinner, and the CVS, they do it all the time. This wasn't anything new. He's always going out and stuff. He was always going out and getting stuff.
It's just funny how she has psychosis in that short amount of time.
But that's what I'm trying to understand. I get that. I'm trying to understand where the voices, did they start then? Did they start right before you left? Did they tell her to lie? I don't know. Like, I don't.
I'm just telling you right now.
Not asking questions. They're not.
I'm just telling you right now. If I would have came home and I see my 3 kids gone and her not gone, I'd make sure she was fucking gone.
Well, that's the thing. People, you got to understand. I don't know. At that point, when he realized his kids were gone, I don't think he was thinking about her at all. Now,
when she jumped, so how did, like, do you know like the detail? Like, where did she jump at? Like, what did she jump off of?
She jumped out her window, her bedroom window, second story, like second floor.
Yeah, I definitely would have came home and ran her over with the car.
I know, and that's what I'm trying to understand. Like I don't think it's premeditation unless she was criminally responsible. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, they have to just. It's like it's questionable because all the defense did was show. I mean, I'm sorry, the state did was show us how she could possibly be sick because she was doing all this stuff, going to the doctors and all stuff. So it's like so beyond a reasonable doubt. I mean, she most likely she snapped. I think it's like psychosis, but like I said, they didn't do anything to prove it was criminal. They didn't ask any questions like to her mom, like, is she a liar? Is there any proof? Is there any proof she wanted to get away from her life? No. By all intent, like this is something like you, like I would never believe that you would do this. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what's me? I went through psychosis. Like I went through psychosis and fucking instead of me doing anything stupid, I went to the fucking hospital. Like.
I know, she did, but I do think too, like the psychosis manifested into her worst fears. I think it fucked with her head and like it tricked her because I'm trying to understand what she thought. Like, I don't know if she's thinking anything.
My shit was fucking nitrous-induced psychosis. That shit fucking, dude. I never want to feel like that again.
And like, that's just me asking. Like, the state doesn't have to prove it. I mean, they don't have to prove anything beyond what they've already done, I believe. But we're all asking the same questions too, because we want to understand it. Like, I'm not trying to be right. I'm just saying,
my psychosis was so bad I couldn't even stand up, Krista. And I never looked at my daughter like she was a fucking demon or I didn't want to kill her. Like, that's fucking insane to me.
I know that. I know, but it's hard to understand. I know, but like when that's all she's worried about, and she's been like, yeah, I do think too that her husband might have been guessing. I don't know. See, I'm not blaming him, saying it was his fault. I believe there's a lot of things as her mom and him they have to live with. They have to realize, oh my God, we should have did more. Never in a million years did they think this was going to happen. And I get that
because her daughter just took him to the water park and said, "I feel great." And then she kills her kids.
She didn't say she felt great. It wasn't.
Yes, she did.
She didn't say she felt great.
Okay, bring up her mom's testimony.
But that is like, and that was nice. The cherry picked. I love those cherry picked messages. Like if you go to the 7,000
cherry picked shit.
No, they did. Oh fuck, they did.
This is the defense's witness. What are you talking about?
The defense guess what? All these text messages are going into fucking evidence. I mean, they're going to read all the 1,000 other times that she didn't say stuff like that, where she was fucking crying about stuff. They picked out stuff like that. That's all
but they asked her leading up to the murders. How was she acting?
That's all they could get. That was literally the worst they could find on her. They said a detective. They said a detective.
That's all I would need.
Investigate it, and he said, "Did you find any evidence of her being a bad mom? No, a bad person. No."
Listen, I just hope the jury has fucking half a brain. That's all I want.
I know. I get it. I know what you're saying. I know.
Her kids deserve justice, whether she went through fucking psychosis or not.
Why is justice? What is justice?
Why is justice their mother in jail? Because they're fucking dead, Krista, and they will never have a life. 3, 2, and 9 months. Fuck out of here.
I get it. I get what you're saying.
Babies. You can strangle babies now and claim psychosis. That's the world we're living in.
I didn't say, but I'm just saying I don't think she planned this. I really don't think this was her.
Charles Manson was all doped up on LSD from the government, and look at him.
Right. Well, she
never even killed anybody.
She didn't take drugs on her own. She had no drugs in her system ever.
She didn't have to take them, did she?
No.
Oh.
She never had to take drugs. What do you mean? That's what I mean. I don't think she needed it to begin. I don't think she needed them to begin with. I think that they
obviously she did.
No, I think she just got done breastfeeding, and her fucking hormones. I mean, your thyroid does something. Your hormones drop. They didn't even think to check that. Yeah.
That's wild, dude.
Well, she was breastfeeding. Like she already knew something was gonna happen. I don't know.
I want to know where all the kids were. I want to know if she went room to room. I want to know if they were all in the same room.
They were in. I'm not sure. I think
the fact you don't snap out of it after strangling your first kid doesn't make sense, dude.
That's what I want to know. Like what did she say? When she recognizes what the voices told her to do, she said it was like she couldn't control her body. But when she said to the chaplain, I'm so glad my kids.
Robert. Yeah, I've had more stress than this lady times 6,000. Trust me, my man.
Everybody's stress is different. I get it, but everybody handles it differently. Do you understand? Like I handle stress way differently than you do. I
could have shot her mom and her fucking boyfriend, and I could have claimed fucking what's it called, temporary whatever, insanity and shit.
I would actually believe if you did something like that. If you did something like that, I would believe that you were temporarily insane because I know you would.
Oh yeah, at that point. Yeah, but again, the first thing that popped in my mind was my child.
Well, that's different though. Like
she goes, "Hey, honey, can you go pick us up dinner?"
Yeah,
strangled her kids.
Yeah, but see, like. I'm talking
Don't do it when your husband's home, right?
If you would have no, I mean, listen, she could have. I'm saying what she did is something they did all the time. It wasn't anything new to send them out to get dinner. So that part, I'm not even like, you can do everyday tasks, but exactly. And I really do like, I didn't realize that I heard it, but I didn't snap in my brain that she got done breastfeeding and that I don't know why they didn't think of that.
If pregnancy's taxing, why the fuck she have 3 kids after her first one or 2 more after her first one?
Well, there's a lot of people have kids. Something happened with the third. Something triggered on the third one. I don't know. I believe that she was really so worried about it that I don't know. Like when she was done, she's
playing all y'all, bro, and she's doing a great job of it.
But I don't understand what would be their motive to kill her kids. Like, what would be the motive? There's no motive.
Well, how do you know there's no motive? How the fuck do you know how she was feeling?
What is her motive? Because
her motive, she was stressed out. She couldn't take the baby crying. She couldn't take three fucking kids under the age of 4 yelling for mommy all day.
But she could just kill herself, like.
Yeah, but did she? No, she couldn't even do that correctly.
Stop! Oh my god.
No, it's not stop, dude. This is disgusting. You got mental shit. I got mental shit. I never want to fucking harm a child.
Is that just because of what she did? I mean, I guess I don't know.
I don't know, man. I
don't know. I wonder why. Like, I always wonder too. Like, what is it about the kids that make?
Only this country can you get away with shit like this, dude.
It's actually other countries are way easier. They pay
killing 3 kids. Yeah, good luck.
No, they literally no. I'm telling you, like they give you more. Like
they would have hung her in a town square.
Help her. It's not as
in her wheelchair.
Don't you think she's in her own prison as it is? Like,
I don't know what the fuck she's in. She needs to be somewhere, not in public. Listen, that's what I mean. I don't give a shit if she goes to prison or a psych ward. Yeah, but just put her away.
Like, you can't think for like 5 seconds, literally, or you're at all. Like, you can't even try to look at it at all.
I've tried.
Okay. Right.
I've tried.
I've tried to look at it the other way too.
I'm telling you right now, 3 of them. That's fucking insane. That anybody could even defend this shit.
I mean,
absolutely insane.
Really, like, so this is the other thing too. Like, they say that you have to believe at the time that you're like. So, I don't think she believes this now. So it's like I want to know what. I don't know. They're not really giving us too much of like, and this is the thing. They don't even have to prove anywhere beyond this. But we're all wondering what you're wondering. Like, are we all crazy for like standing by her? Did you see what happened at the courthouse this morning?
What happened?
About that? Oh my God! Remember how there were so many people at the Karen Reed courthouse? Mm-hmm. There was about 3,000 people there this morning, all for Lindsay.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, actually, I'll bring it up. It was Court TV.
So at least Karen Reed was innocent.
I'm not sure. I know you're entitled.
I'm just saying that. No matter which way you cut it.
I see what I'm trying to. I'm not.
A 9-month-old baby, Krista.
I know. I'm trying to.
Like putting your hands around.
I'm not forgetting that.
And here, the whole time I thought she stabbed him. I didn't know she strangled him, which makes it even worse.
You think?
You have time to stop. Huh?
Well, it literally she did it with those bands and she left them on there. So it's apparently allegedly they had to be untied, so she did it and walked away. Apparently, she only had 25.
Oh, so she knew to use bands. Oh, gotcha. Wow, this is getting real fucking disgusting.
Well, it was her. Yeah, it was these.
You know what? I might go live about this because I want to see what my fucking chat says. Because if anybody in my chat,
yeah, but you're gonna like, yeah, but you're probably gonna like.
I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna say, what do you guys think?
You might buy some because they're all gonna. They're gonna agree with you.
No, they don't have to.
They will, no matter
what.
No,
they don't. They didn't agree with me my last live.
Yes, they did.
What you talking about? No, they didn't.
They were not. They weren't saying. They weren't
like you and fucking Nikki up there fucking trying to tag team me. I was taking both y'all asses down.
I wasn't saying anything.
The fuck you weren't.
What do you mean? I wasn't going.
Why do you think I dropped you, dude? You kept saying you kept calling me names and shit.
You fucking dropped me.
You kept calling me names and shit.
Wait, you dropped me?
Yes.
How was that? You fucker.
You called me like a dummy and all this shit. I'm like, what are you doing?
I did not.
I will literally screen record what you were saying and send to you, and then you'd be like, oh, sorry. I don't just drop anybody.
I don't think so. Then why'd you let me come back up then?
Because I thought maybe you calmed down or something.
No, I didn't even understand that. I didn't know why you dropped me. You didn't say
when anything. You came back up, you didn't call me names.
Because I don't even understand. Like, I probably wasn't even like, are you sure you heard me right?
Yes, I heard every name you called me.
I don't know. I don't think so.
You and Nikki trying to gang up on me. Oh,
that is
good
not
luck.
True. That is not true. I swear to you. I swear. I think after this, I think you went into psychosis because I don't remember this at all.
Well, again, the screen recording doesn't lie, honey. Oh yeah. By the way,
laughing. All I was saying was like you were waking up. I said, "Look, you just woke up."
Did you delete your last live?
Huh?
Did you delete your last live?
No, they probably fucking have me. It's probably.
I knew they took it down, fuckers.
Did they? Damn, that's all right.
That was a good conversation.
I know. I can put it back up. I just have to get them to remember they dropped me for a little bit.
I thought they'd still leave it up.
I did not know that. I swear to God, I thought I dropped myself out by mistake, dude.
I know. When you came back up, you're like, "Sorry." I just let you think. At least I told you the truth, though.
I know, but like I didn't even.
You didn't see my hand go up to this. Yeah, dude.
Dude,
as we're talking about it.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize I did that. I still don't believe you though. I think somebody went to psychosis for a minute.
The whole time, Nikki's trying to compare the case with her brother's case, which is night and day.
That's what I mean. I thought I was agreeing with you.
Like her brother might have killed somebody if you got him off. I don't know.
It is. Oh, that is a good thing.
25 years. Don't forget, September is Suicide Awareness Prevention Month. 25 years. Should be Don't Kill Your Children Month.
Why is it 25 years? You said that. Oh, what did you say that?
She used bands, bro. What?
I know. Yeah.
That's sick.
I'm saying, like, I think her brother had postpartum too. Wait, I'm confused. Who are we talking about?
Her brother I had postpartum too.
I'm trying to see. I lost Robert. I missed your comment. I don't know what we're talking about. Well, I mean, listen, like, there's a reason that they put those fucking labels on, the black labels, because it can cause this stuff. So like I said, like, I don't know why her psychosis must have manifested into her, if it had to do with her kids, but it just seems like every woman that it's always about the kids. And I don't really understand, like Andrea Yates, like, this is the only other case I can think of that reminds me of this. Like, I don't know what she was thinking though. Like, I don't remember what they said she was thinking afterwards. Did she realize she was wrong, or like how long did it take to, like, again, snap out of it? Because there's not that many cases like this where it's like there's no. I know. I saw that. I can't believe you dropped me down. I didn't.
Dude, I can't believe you were calling me names. I was like, who the fuck?
I don't think I was. I think you're. I was laughing and I was trying. I was trying to let you just talk.
Krista, I would not just drop you down for no reason.
What was I calling you that
You were hot-headed for I don't know what reason.
I don't think I was, but I'm going to read it now.
Oh, you were.
We're going to watch it. Okay, we're going to.
You should watch it back.
I think I will.
You guys should bring it up right now. Right before I dropped you, you called me something. So go ahead, bring it up.
I did not. Are you kidding me?
I give you permission to go to my channel and bring it up before I drop you down.
That's what you meant right now. I thought you meant just right now.
Exactly.
I think.
Dude, you know me.
I'm telling you right now, I would never do
that. I mean, you have gone back and forth talking over each other the whole live. I never dropped you down. No, when you're sitting there calling me names, like I can't hear you. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? You don't hear me. You didn't hear me keep saying, what the fuck? And then at the end, I was like, fuck this. And I dropped you down.
Did you not read the chat though? They said I'm doing much better. I don't talk over you as much. They said I was doing really good.
Well, yeah, we were doing fine. It's just I don't know what you were so mad about because like I still said Brian was innocent.
I was not saying. I was just saying, dude. I remember we were talking about that because I was just saying like you don't.
You were like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
Yeah, like why I just couldn't understand like why are we turning? Like why are we've been
nobody turning anything. I just said right now Brian's like the most vulnerable because the state's after him, Steve G's after him, the university's after him, and everybody's just like, oh, you're an ass, Chris or Willie. I'm like, what the fuck?
I wasn't thinking that. I understood where you were coming from, but I was just trying to.
I tried to make it clear. I said at the beginning of my life, what I'm about to say has nothing to do with me. Not, Brian's still innocent. Like it has nothing to do with what I'm about to say.
I know. I'm just saying. Like it seemed. I don't know. Just it seems like you were defeated. That's all. Not like you were doing it like out of like you're changing your mind. I just feel like. But why now?
But sitting here and waiting for shit and worrying about shit is not gonna. We can't do nothing about it.
But he finally made a move. That's what I'm saying. Like he finally made a move. I don't know when.
Yeah, we already talked about it. Yeah, but that was like 3 lives ago. I talked about that.
So I know.
But once I did research into seeing like who the biggest donors were to the university, it's their insurance companies. It's scary, dude.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I guess
insurance companies and banks are the most corrupt motherfuckers, Krista.
I know.
Especially banks.
I mean, like that's another like who would have done something like it seemed like that murder. There's that murder. It's just there's no motive either. Like we don't know the motive.
Well, whoever did it had a motive.
But what could it? I know. But like it's so crazy. They don't give Brian has no motive. Like to me.
But here's my thing, Brian. Here's my thing to you. If Ethan was still alive and he went into a psychosis and killed them all, we would all be asking for Ethan's head. We wouldn't say, "Oh, he went into psychosis, so let's put him in an institution like that fucking chick."
If she was dead or whatever, then we wouldn't be having this whole conversation. Would be completely. Yeah. We wouldn't know anything. We would just assume that she. I mean, I don't know.
I would assume the same thing I assume now.
Yeah, like I mean, I don't think Ethan would have done anything like on purpose. I would have believed he went into psychosis actually, because he would have never done that without the. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you don't know Ethan. I don't know Ethan. So how the hell do you know?
I don't know what move.
Just like this chick. Oh, she's so nice. Look at her. She's crying. We don't know where the fuck she is.
I was thinking that too. I was looking at it. I was like, we actually don't know her. Like she could have. I'm trying to see it now. Her being doing this like criminally, but I just don't. I mean,
people are too. When people hit their breaking point, they hit their breaking point. It's again. I can show you 100 other cases of this shit.
I just wonder why she just didn't. I don't know. She just didn't take. I mean, she just took herself. Like I don't. I know that she said the voices told her to do it, but I don't.
She slashed her wrist open. Well, not vertically.
She could have thought. I mean, she could have just thought like because she kept. All right, so she kept saying, "I'm never gonna. I'm having suicidal thoughts, but I'll never do it because I'm not gonna leave my kids. I don't want to leave my kids. I don't want to leave my kids."
Then she said, "You want to kill her kids."
If she really did this out of selfishness, then like because she wouldn't want to leave her kids without a mother, and she thought she was gonna not be here anymore, and it was so who cares what happened? You know what I mean? Like then maybe she thought she's going to go to heaven with them. That's the only thing. And she's not saying that. I don't know, but like to me, that's just. I mean, and you don't die, and then you end up in a wheelchair. Like that's what happened. You know what I mean? Like I'm thinking, is that why this happened to her? Because God realized it wasn't a good. She wasn't.
That's why everybody has sympathy for her. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I mean, it's like kind of like she's already in prison, basically, because of her wheelchair. I guess I'm just saying, like, and she's got to live with the fact that this happened, and she might never.
I mean, I don't think she'll be able to walk again eventually.
No, I think she's going to take her life. Honestly, I hate to say it. I don't think she's going to live longer. If she's kind of free, I don't really think.
Well, then why is she fighting this?
I don't know, because I think that she. Well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe her parents are.
I wouldn't fight it. Even if I went through psychosis, I'd be like, "Fuck that! Put me in fucking prison. I kill my kids."
I don't know.
My kids deserve justice, not me being back out in the fucking free world.
In her mind, just didn't happen. Like in her mind, it wasn't her that did this. It's like.
Oh.
I know. I get what you're saying.
But yet, when her husband asked her, she was like, "Yeah, they're in a fucking room, dead." Oh, okay. So now you're not in psychosis anymore.
No, she was probably still in psychosis then. I mean, at that point, like after that, she was on pain medication and all that. So, like, I don't even understand. Like, I want to know what she was thinking. The first thing she said when I don't know who was there, the nurses, a doctor, we're not getting that. And I don't understand. Like, what did she say when she? 11 days later, we know what she said to her husband. She said, "I heard voices that told me to do it," but like, she never said. She's never said like, I guess that we know of. Like, what? I don't know. I'm asking the same questions everybody else is asking, but they're without just there's so much support for it. And I know people are thinking it's about mental health. It is about mental health. Just even if this isn't what we think it is, at least it's bringing light to mental health awareness. And
she's nuts.
I know.
I mean, mental health is obviously a real thing, but like, I'm sorry, 3 kids, no.
I know. I'm just saying, even if she she wasn't a psychosis, at least people are talking about mental health. And it's bringing awareness. And it's not just for Lindsay. It's for mental health, period, and women's health. Because if there is something going on with women, like a year after they have a baby, there should be more like.
They shouldn't have another kid.
But no, I just feel like they should not. If they have any signs of like depression or anything, maybe just not ever leave them alone with their kid. I don't know.
You should have got
mom regret a lot of stuff.
What's it called that you chicks can get where you can't have kids anymore?
Tube side.
Yeah, she should have got them tied and burned when she was fucking after her first kid.
I mean, like, I wonder too. Like, I don't think she would. I mean, he's already married when I think he has a kid already, which is weird to me.
Yeah, see,
it's only been 3 years. It's barely been 3 years, and he's married. And I believe he does have another kid. They won't say for sure.
The fact that he could lose 3 of his kids and then be with another chick and have another kid is mind-boggling to me.
Oh, I know.
To take that risk again, like what, dude? You can't even take like 5 years off.
I feel like he's one of those people that just doesn't like to be alone, and maybe it was just he was in so much grief.
I'm taking 9 years off, for Christ's sakes.
I know.
This guy's like, oh, no problem.
I know.
I'll just have another one.
I know, but I don't know. I don't think that he. I don't know, dude. I know he believes her, but I just don't. I think he regrets that he didn't do more. I don't think he had. They didn't have any. There's nothing in their family for them to ever just. I don't know. There just wasn't. They never thought she would do it. I think they thought that her kids are the anchor, and she won't do it because of them, or like leave her. She's not going to do anything with the kids there. I don't think they ever thought she would do anything to the kids. I really don't. I think they thought she would kill herself, and I think he was at that point where if it happened, I just think that.
Just saying, if anybody says one time that they're having thoughts of harming their children, why are they left alone with the kids?
I know. I think that a mandated reporter should have, which is
why is her husband leaving without taking the kids or taking her with him? Like, come on, bro.
I know, because she was getting worse by that point. They said she was horrible, and I'm like, kind of, even though they said she had a decent day, I still feel like I know they regret stuff. I get it. I know. I mean, it sucks. It sucks for her mom and her. It just sucks because.
Okay, yeah, the whole situation sucks ass. I said the whole situation sucks. I don't agree with you. I don't disagree with you there.
Yeah.
There's no winning here.
I was going to say that.
The kids are gone.
Right. Yeah, and he's lost everything. His whole entire life's gone. Basically, she is responsible, but she's left in a wheelchair, and she's to be really active.
Well, obviously, he moved on, according to you. So.
And he's actually married to a woman that's basically a nurse. So his mom's a nurse. His wife was a nurse. She was a nurse. His mom's a nurse. Only delivery. And this lady does fertility stuff, like a fertility doctor.
Dude, if I would have lost 3 of my kids, I would have went to the bridge and jumped off and made sure I died.
I do feel like if she, I don't think she can be alone. I don't think she's gonna. I think she will take her life. I do feel like she wants to be where her kids are. I don't think she wants to be here, and I don't think she's had the opportunity to do it. I just don't think that. I don't know how she can actually do it. I wonder how she. Yeah, but I wonder how she's in a locked ward. So
I could find a way.
Maybe she could ever find a way to do it. I'm sure. I just don't know how. Yeah, she's on a suicide watch ward, a suicide floor, or whatever. It's actually like I guess she's not like confined to a room, and then she was allowed to have as many she's allowed to have visitors. So I don't know how it works there. I was going to look it up actually.
I don't know where she's at.
It's called Turksbury.
But what state is this in? Massachusetts?
Oh, fucking yeah. Because listen, we just got done with the Karen Reed, right? She was falsely accused. Then there was Kelsey Fitzsimmons, where she got shot and they.
Well, she was just falsely accused. Karen Reed was framed.
But Kelsey Fitzsimmons, the judge, was Judge Marshall, who was a female, who basically put her in jail after she got shot. They charged her with fucking like attempted murder. She didn't even pull her gun out. She had to kill herself. She didn't even get a chance to shoot her gun before she got shot. It's crazy. And it was all over there. It's a long story, but like, anyway, so that was the whole thing where people are free Kelsey, right? Women and everything. So then this comes along and it's like another thing in Massachusetts. People just are looking at like, fuck Massachusetts at this point. So I think that's another issue too. And I feel like all these jurors definitely there's no way in hell that they live there, and they don't see anything about the case. Today, 2 jurors had to be, I guess they were just excused, maybe because they always ask that question if you heard anything, and they had to swear 2 other ones in. So like, people are either saying I can't be, 2 jurors got booted. But I want to look it up. Tewksbury.
Again, I guarantee you, every single dude in that jury is going to find her guilty.
There's 6 guys and 6 women, 6 men.
Yeah, so she'll probably get a couple
3
chicks.
nurses. 3 nurses.
Yeah, so she'll get a couple chicks to say whatever, and it'll be hung.
It'll be hung. Yeah, it'll definitely. I think definitely it's going to be hung. I don't know if they follow the instructions the way they read, then and they're being honest with themselves, then there's no way they're going to find her not guilty.
I would. I'd say fuck these instructions.
Well, I mean, yeah, you're right. They don't have to follow them. They can subconsciously just.
To be honest, we tried reading the instructions and we didn't even know what the hell it meant.
I know. I know these ones are a little more clear, but I want to show you I want to show you the courthouse today.
That's all that was about. Byron, what do you make of all this support?
So they're trying to show how. Wait, what the fuck? Can you guys hear it?
To me, this is 2 different.
That's fine.
2 different things.
Okay, so this is the Karen Reed one.
It's amazing, absolutely amazing.
Why can't I hear? We can't hear.
Experiencing this and being there on the ground. This was like every day walking into the courthouse.
There you go.
Well, she was framed, Vinny,
by supporters.
All right, so this is the Karen Reed one.
One's accused of taking, and why they're there to a certain extent.
But that's what we have jurors for.
On the way in, again, was greeted.
So we want
to
Here's as she drives by.
Wait, she drives by the window down.
Have what I call the return.
Okay.
All the wedding stuff done yesterday.
These are all people that showed up today.
Absolutely jaw-dropping that it's happened again. That's Lindsay Clancy. The cheers as she drives by in custody in that van. Unreal. All right, so let's hear from the folks who are showing up for Lindsay Clancy and what they have to say about the case and why they're there and what they believe.
I don't want to say what happened, but I can say that she was looking for help and she didn't get the help that she needed. She got downplayed. And this is what happened when women share. I don't feel good because we have to be strong 24/7. We cannot feel weak. We cannot feel.
Y'all have somebody to talk to. We have nobody.
We have to, as a woman. As
I said, y'all have chicks you could like friends you could talk to about this shit. Like when guys are going through shit, we don't fucking talk to anybody.
Because you're different.
That's what I'm saying.
I try to get you to.
Yeah,
as a mom, we always have to be there.
We don't. Like women have no problem confiding in each other with problems.
I know. Yeah, but to tell like what she was going through, like to tell, I feel like she thought that I don't know. I wish I knew what she was thinking now. I don't know.
Regardless,
I wish we could
nobody,
her, but we can't.
Nobody will be there.
This is the one case where I think that like it would be helpful to hear from her. From to put her on the stand, it would destroy her. They would the state would really probably destroy her, and they're already trying to. You know what I mean? And she's the only one that fucking. But I feel like I didn't.
Get up there for the sake of your kids and tell your story, woman.
I know. I hope maybe she'll be able to talk after, but I don't know. Maybe.
Let me take that out of your back. So
German flag.
I don't want to say what happened. I know that you need help.
It is not a protest, not a rally, just a silent support to let her know that she's seen, she's heard, but she was not seen or heard by the medical system, by doctors, by her husband. So we want to let her know that she is seen and heard now. And we're hoping that maybe this unfortunate circumstance will maybe shed some light on postpartum for women. Unfortunately, that is overlooked a lot, and women do get dismissed quite a bit from that.
She said silence, but it wasn't silence. There absolutely was cheering.
Yeah,
there was outward support. Very similar to Karen Read to a certain extent. Let's take a listen to Kevin Reddington, who on the way in, again, was greeted by these folks. They love this guy, and here's what he had to say.
Mr. Reddington, what's your message to all these folks who are here today?
Thank you. That's all I can say. It's amazing.
We love you, Kevin.
Kevin, are you surprised at just how much attention this case has gotten? I mean, people are coming from Maine.
It's the message. It really is. It's the message that just has reverberated, throughout the whole country.
What is that
Reddington's
message?
Fighting for women's rights.
No, I
for
don't.
healthcare.
I think that it's the mental health system. I hate to use the word health care because, unfortunately, in this case, we can see it hasn't been health care, and I think that it shines a light on this issue. I mean, when a woman is going through what so many people do, and they go to a doctor, and the doctor says, take this pill, take this pill, and they basically treat them for 15, 20 minutes and send them on their way. It's just not right.
And to those who can't wrap their heads around sympathizing with a mother who killed her 3 children, what do you say to them?
I think it's almost like when you're picking a jury, and sometimes somebody will say, well, I don't agree with, this allegation of murder. I mean, none of us do. But that's what we have juries for. They pass between the government and a defendant to see if they can prove their case.
Is she aware of the support, and what does she think of this support?
I'm going to go in and see her right now. I'm sure that she is, and if she isn't, she will be.
What do you think about there's Bob right
she's
there?
So beat up and just so
tries to save her.
This will really help her out, I think.
Yeah, this guy doesn't believe it.
We love her. What do you think about you being the advocate for all women right now?
I'm not an advocate.
You are.
So I want to go outside the courthouse out in Plymouth, Massachusetts, and bring in the director of photography for Law and Crime and Court TV, Richie Morgenstern. Richie, great to see you. You've been there at the courthouse.
Yeah.
Can you describe for us that atmosphere, the change, the level
I don't think Vinny believes that she was sick.
Support that Lindsay Clancy, this accused child killer, is getting?
Yes, pleasure to be here, Vinny. Yes, the energy has been rising each day, but today
I didn't know
through the roof as far as the crowd, the way that everyone showed up just came completely supporting
90% chicks.
I know there was a lot of that. There was a couple guys there.
Lindsay,
like Bob.
They're there with their wives.
I feel like,
huh?
That's because they're there with their wives. They drug them along.
Oh wait, Manny's here. Where's he at? I was going to send you the jury instructions. Manny's back. I didn't see him. I'll put the link down there for you though. Lawyer, Manny. Wait, where's the link?
I won't kill you, Robert. You get through it. Trust me.
What happened? I'm missing the chat.
Talking about like what guys, man? Guys, who the fuck could we go talk to? A therapist? Like,
I mean, yeah. Like, you might benefit from it. I'm just saying, not you. I'm just saying, you never know.
Yeah, I might too, but it's just,
I haven't either.
We're different, We live, again, whatever. We can sit here, we sit there and listen to y'all talk about your issues and shit, but as soon as we start talking about it, it's not a big deal.
That's not true.
Well, not true to you, but the majority of chicks. Just what I've experienced.
I wish my husband would talk. I told you today, I was getting mad that he wasn't upset with me.
That's why, because I'm sure in his past he has, and
he can't win. He says I can't
pretend to be like, oh, it's okay, but then later on you start thinking like, oh, is he strong enough to be with me? That's just how chicks are, man.
No, I know what I was. I understand. I understand what you're saying. I shouldn't be. He couldn't. Nobody did it. I couldn't. I was just everything made me mad, and it wasn't his fault. And I was taking it out on him. But he's different to me. I gotta understand that he's different. He's he doesn't.
Well, you guys are emotional creatures. That's just.
Well, I'm a mess. Well, I'm a fucking mess. Like I have like issues, like my borderline personality disorder shit. That just fucking I should know by now, but I can't help it when it comes to my cat though. Like that, I know that I shouldn't have been taking it out on him. Like I was really
could you ever imagine like could you even fathom strangling your cat in any circumstance?
No.
Thank you.
I can't. And you're right. Like that's my worst fear. Like if something happened to my cat. But I don't think I would ever. I mean, I would hope. I mean, no. Even when I go lose my mind like a psycho, like what happened with that situation when I got in the middle of my sister and my dad. Like I literally I would, I don't think straight. Like I'm literally like you could be you could be I don't know, you could be way bigger than me, and then that's the fucking issue. Like that's my problem. I don't think straight. So like I'm not thinking I'm gonna get killed or like you know what I mean. So like I don't. But that's me angry though. Like I can't imagine hearing voices to tell me to do something like that. Like I just don't like.
So just the fuck off. Like I don't understand the whole voice thing.
I know. I wonder if like if she's confusing intrusive thoughts, the actual audible voices. I don't know because she hasn't. I'm just hearing.
She wasn't on lithium. She wasn't on lithium. She wasn't on any of the fucking crazy meds. So I really don't get this, man.
I was on lithium. I think lithium I was on for 15 years. I just stopped taking it 3 years ago, and guess what? I see no difference. I don't know, like I didn't. There's no difference with me on it, but I'm different. Like everybody's different. They gave me SSRIs when I was younger but I was never depressed. But I didn't know how to describe
real crazy people, they give fucking lithium to, and it calms them down. Because I worked with a guy who was going through it, and he was on lithium, and he was like a completely different person. Because he was always freaking out about his wife at work, and then he got put in an institution. And it was wild.
I mean, they gave it to me I've been on it since I was 26. I think I got it when I went in the crisis unit. See, the issue with me is I'm considered dual diagnosis. So every time I would go to crisis for being suicidal, like for suicide, I was going to get help. But like the second I tell them I was an addict, they treat me like an addict, not a patient. Like I'm no longer a mental patient. So I never really got the right help. But like I figured it out on my own. Obviously, by the time I was 35, I figured out everything was wrong with me. But like they diagnosed me right away, and it was like the third time I was there, they were giving me depression meds the first 2 times, and then they put me in rehab. But like when I finally did it the right way, that's when they diagnosed me bipolar. But they didn't even talk to me before they told me I was bipolar. It was just weird.
I've been on like probably 20 different SSRIs, and I just tell them I take them. I don't fucking take those things.
I know. I said the thing though, like, why? That's a weird thing because I would take them for a little bit and I would stop, and then I just didn't think they did anything. But now I realize that you have to. My disorder isn't like my bipolar. I don't think I'm bipolar. I definitely think it's borderline. That's a trauma-based disorder. So it's like it's something you can change. I think. I mean, I've tried. I think I'm.
What did they diagnose you with?
Well, first they diagnosed me with bipolar 2. That was in my early 20s. Bipolar 2 with mania, which made sense. But then my emotions were too on and off. So like bipolar, it's like long periods of time. And then for like 10 years, I was on lithium and Haldol for being bipolar. But also with borderline personality disorder, it's the same. It's bipolar 2 on steroids. It's like times 10. So I would tell them, I'm like, look, I'm never depressed. Never a day in my life I've been depressed. I always get out of bed. I'm the opposite. I'm like manic all the time. I have to take and I would do like meth and coke every day for like.
Oh my God, meth and coke?
No, not at the same time. First I did coke. I did opiates and coke for like 10 or 15 years, and then but nobody knew I was on it. Nobody knew I was on coke or meth.
Bro.
Nobody knew because it calmed me down. Because then I also have ADHD, so those drugs calm me down. And the Percocet gave me the like confidence. It's weird, and I did it. But the second I would like if something went, I was making good money, so like nobody could tell. It wasn't a negative. Well, it was negative.
To be honest, I'd do coke if I wasn't so scared of the come down. The come down.
I mean, like I didn't do it back then. I wasn't doing it as a party drug. I was doing it because I was self-medicating myself because I could not fucking like. It's weird. Like I needed Adderall, but Adderall and meth and stuff, that has the same active ingredient. But the weird thing about coke is it doesn't have the same active ingredient. So it must have had some kind of speed in it that would calm me down. Anything speedy calms me down. Like if I did meds,
calmed you down?
Dude, if I took my meds, I would be I'm a manic psycho mess, right? Like if I did meds,
I couldn't imagine doing a lot of coke and calming down.
I would do it. Well, I would walk into I was doing work at the mortgage company, and I'd walk in Joe's office, and like literally my boss, and he would shut the blinds, and we'd all do a line of coke, and then go to work, and then we go and do another line of coke and do work, and we were like literally in Cherry Hill, like we were fucking.
It's the only thing I didn't like about coke is I had to do it every 15, 20 minutes.
I know. I can't remember. I don't know why I did it all. I don't know how I did it all day because coke is so much different than meth. But then I started doing Adderall after rehab one time because I went to rehab like 15 times. And then the 17th.
I almost died on that because I only did it one time, and it's only because like I got an 8-ball and I thought, and they told me it was cocaine, but it wasn't. I could tell right away, but I was like, well, I already thought
it. Yeah.
And then, but I treated it like cocaine, so I didn't just do one line. I did it like every 20 minutes, and then at one point I was like, I'm gonna fucking die.
That's what people don't realize. You cannot do meth like that.
Well, I didn't fucking know. It's not
a party joke. I know that. The people that you see with those like mug shots and stuff, those people think it's coke. They can do it like coke. It's really not. Like, I mean, if you don't have ADHD, you're going to be a mess on it. If you have ADHD, then you're okay. Honestly.
No, I was in front of a heater thinking I was going to die if I went away from the heat.
Like too much.
And I was with my pops too, and I was like, "Yo, Dad, I think I'm going to fucking die." And he's like, "Shut up, man."
Joy, if you're here, I dropped the link if you guys want to come here and talk about it because I need everybody else's opinions too. Did you guys see the rally that was out there today? I guess you guys probably did. Manny, I dropped the link if you can come up. I know you said you're meeting judges tomorrow, but it's early for you. You're in Texas. And
sleep for me, bro. I'm sleeping at like 9:30 every night.
I know, me too, but I can't sleep. I'm upset. Dude, because oh my god, it's Mimir. She has, it was something with her gums are infected. So she has like an infection in her gums, but I have to give her medicine and I can't get it in her mouth. She won't let me, and I'm like, I know it's what he keeps saying, but I can't she squirms around too much and it freaks me out and I don't want to hurt her. And he's
just
like,
do what she's sleeping.
I know, that's what I said. I'm gonna have to wait till she's sleeping. I'm just gonna, it's just a little tiny bit, and it's already pre on a syringe.
Or just grab the back, or just grab the scruff of the back to do it. That's how their mothers carry them around. It doesn't hurt them.
I know. I don't know why. I was just freaking out because I guess she's been through enough today. Dude, she's never in 3 years has never been out of this house. She doesn't even go outside ever. She's in like so putting her in a fucking carrier and taking her into the vet was flipping her out in a car, and I felt so bad, but. And then
that's what's funny when you were like petting her and you were like, "It's okay, we're gonna go soon." Like she actually wanted to go.
I know, but I felt like she was coming to me for help though.
When I bring the carrier out, my cat disappears. I don't know where the fuck she goes.
Because they're telepathic, dude. They know. She knows.
So when I was going through the nitrous fucking shit, dude, like my cat knew not to come near me. Like it was weird. Like she could sense that I wasn't fucking right. Like, but then as soon as like I came back, she was fine.
They always, I'm telling you, they know everything.
Bro, I can't even explain the feeling of that. Like imagine laying on your bed, right? Or imagine just, and then you feel like you're on a carousel. You can close your eyes, you can sleep it, you can try to sleep it off. It doesn't matter. You wake up in the morning, you're still on a carousel. Then you go to stand up and your equilibrium's so off that you have to grab onto stuff just to be able to stand.
So wait, this is places. Like you were doing it by yourself, you mean? Like you were doing like.
Yeah, I did fucking because my neighbor brought over a huge thing of laughing gas, and I'm like, oh, we used to do whips back in the day. What's the big fucking deal? And literally, I guess because my diet was poor and I wasn't really taking vitamins, my B12 fucking plummeted, and that's what fucked me up,
dude. Yeah, that's I can't imagine getting out of my head now. Like I used to want to be like I started smoking crack too, like in the end. Like I was
just like, what's the big deal? It's from the gas station, everybody's did the Galaxy gas. I was like, I'll try a little bit. Nah, never again.
It's really not from the gas station.
No.
Like it's from the nitrous tank place.
Yeah. It's no good.
I know my friend would get a tank and we would go there and like, dude, my one friend died. He fell and he had a heart attack while he was on the balloon.
Yeah, like stuff like that. I never did that. Like I would just I just hit it regularly. I didn't know you could put it in a balloon and fucking suffocate yourself. Like that's wild, dude.
That's the only way I know how to do it.
I was just hitting it and letting it out.
Dude, the only time we did it was at like the Grateful Dead concert outside.
Yeah.
Because they always have the Dead concert always pre-game or whatever. Come here. And,
yeah, but now they put like flavoring in it, which isn't good at all. I guess I found out. But when I came home from the hospital, I took the big fucking 200 2,000 gram fucking tank that I had. I went back into the gas station. I chucked it on the ground. It bounced fucking around the gas station floor. And I said, fuck you. Don't ever sell this shit to anybody. And I took like $70 worth of shit from the gas station. I said, fuck you. Don't charge me. I just gave you your tank back. I was so mad, Krista. I was so mad.
I mean, like, I that's a lot. That's
like I said, I wasn't doing it for 6 months. I wasn't doing it for a year or 2 years like most people, and they go fucking nuts. Like this was like in a couple days, and I couldn't understand. Like I just couldn't understand what the fuck was going on. Like I thought I could just sleep it off. I wake up next day and everything's still fucked.
That's. I mean, your B12 drop, but I don't really. That's crazy to me. Like that's something I never. Like I don't know what happens, but like I assume.
And then, like the doctors tell, then like the neuro guy is telling me, like some people don't recover from this, and I'm like, bro, don't tell me that.
That's you probably wouldn't like so most of psychosis.
How you doing?
Hey, Dustin.
Yo. Hey, what's up again? Nice to see you. Nice to see you twice in one day.
I agree, and that's the thing. Like even if whatever you think about her, I understand everybody has their opinion, but like at least it's. The awareness is being raised, and like if they can listen when I go, like when I was thinking about this, like would she every time she would go there, like that's exactly what would happen to me, but I didn't.
Yeah, but I mean, but I can kind of understand where the defense is coming from, as far as just these doctors just give you fucking drugs to just get you out of there. Like they gave me, dude, I was 23 years old, and they prescribed me 2 milligrams of Xanax a day right off the bat. Not a half a milligram, not 0.25, 2 milligrams.
That's craziness.
And 10 years later, I'm up to 3.5, but I only take 2.5 now.
I know, but like,
what do you take it? If you don't mind me asking, what do you take it for?
What was that?
What do you take it for?
Dude, I wake up in the morning and I think the fucking world's gonna end. Like, it doesn't matter if everything's perfect in my life or if like. It's just, I don't know. Like my heart's racing. I can't like focus on nothing.
So basically, anxiety.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then I find out.
I didn't mean to be a little.
Oh no, it's all good, man.
I didn't mean to be upset or anything. I just wanted to know what.
No, like, and then I found out like my grandfather was on it. My mother's on it. My uncle's on it. On my Greek side, and then so it kind of makes sense. But I didn't feel like I had anxiety when I was like younger, and then it just kind of gradually started.
I have an anxiety and depression.
Yeah, depression. I don't know. I don't know what classifies as depression. I don't know if I have depression or not. Maybe.
Remember, I asked you if it was like situational, right? So like, but it's not basic. But did it happen after?
Well, no, Krista, because I woke up with fucking 90 grand in my account, and I should have woke up, not giving a fuck about nothing. And I wake up like the world's gonna end, and I'm
wait, still?
Huh?
Well, that's what I mean. Like, so it's just something you can't control. But was it triggered by what happened with her? Like, what did it happen?
No. I was already on that shit for years.
Okay.
No.
Wasn't. Oh shit.
No, it was because I went on probation and I had to stop smoking weed, right? So in my head, I'm like, I'm feeling different. And then I go in and they're like, here's 2 milligrams of Xanax a day. And I'm like, okay, is this okay? Like, I'm thinking it's normal. And now looking back, that's crazy.
The fact that you're still on it is crazy. Did they ask you if you ever want to get off it?
Well, here's the thing, right? I've tapered, like they say you can only taper down like 0.25 every like 5 or 6 months, or else you can have a seizure. But I was taking 3.5 a day, and then I was taking 2.5 a day. I was taking 2.25 a day, and I was fine. So like I know I could taper down off it. So I'm trying to get as low as I can, and the rest I just save and I'll just sell.
So how often do you take it? Like, do you take it twice a day, once a day, or what?
Yeah. So like in the morning, I try to like push it as far as I can. Like maybe 7, 8 o'clock, I'll take one, and then I'll take one at like 12, 1 o'clock, and then at like 6, 7 o'clock, I'll take like a half or a point or like a 0.75. So I always try to keep it under what they prescribe me. Because I just feel like 3.5 is too, like 2 bars is crazy a day.
That's a lot.
I was telling Krista
I'm on. Okay.
What do you take?
I'm on 3 mLs of diazepam.
Oh, diazepam. Is that what is that? That's
it's a muscle relaxer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but is that Klonopin?
No, it's for cramps in my leg.
I think it's Valium. I think it's because of like a Valium, right?
Mm-hmm.
Still benzo though, and that's what sucks, dude. Is like, of course I have to be on the. Like, I don't even smoke pot anymore now. I don't drink. I don't fucking none of that shit. Like, and of course you can't just stop benzos. Like, if I stopped altogether, you could have a seizure or die.
My doctor.
You would also have anxiety.
My doctor. I had to go without my medication for 3 days because my doctor wouldn't refill it, and I went through major withdrawals.
Yeah.
So wait, did they ask you to ever get like therapy, or did they ever say to you, do you need like?
Yeah, they refer me to psych and shit like that. I'm like, fuck you.
Yeah, because it's not. I mean, it's not like you're thinking about like it's not something happened. We normal.
I mean, I get this prescribed by my. Yeah, I get this prescribed by my primary physician.
I know, and that's the thing. Like you said, like it's not like everything right now is perfectly everything in your life. You still wake up. I did not know that you were still having. I mean, I guess I would do.
Yeah.
I mean,
wouldn't take it if I didn't have anxiety.
No, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
It's when I start feeling my heart beating through my shirt, or I'm,
you don't start thinking about anything, and it comes on.
Does it run in your family?
What was that?
Does it run in your family?
Yeah, like I said, my grandfather was on it. My uncle's a multimillionaire. He's the most fucking anxious person I've ever seen. And then my mother's on it. So like, it runs in the family. But I think if I never went and got it from the doctor, I think I could have just been fine my whole life. But that's what they prescribed me.
Well, if you get off it now, you could figure it out. But like, I don't.
But here's my thing: if I get off it, I'm not going to be like, don't give it to me anymore. I'm going to be like, yeah, just keep giving me the 3.5. I'm just not going to take them.
Yeah.
I'll just sell a sealed bottle of 100 for like $400.
No, we don't. We're not ever going to do that. Hypothetical.
I'm just saying, no, I don't do that. But,
I get it. I know, but I'm saying like we unpack what's going on if there's anything.
Yeah.
But I feel like you have to feel it to heal it. But if you don't know what's like, I never knew. See, people obviously tell you what's wrong. Like,
I don't have a like after I hadn't taken after I went to 3 days off of it. I don't have no appetite. I don't have any. My appetite hasn't got back to normal.
Do you take it for mental issues too, Dustin, or no? Or is it just for your? Is it just?
I take it for everything, basically.
Yeah. So like you have anxiety, I know that, but.
Well, that's why I'm not scared to stop smoking weed, because I know that if I take my Xanax, I can still eat, I can still sleep.
I mean, so the weed is help. Yeah,
but to be honest, the weed was making I would have to take my full dose when I was smoking weed, because like this new weed fucking raises my anxiety. Back in the day, we could smoke fucking 15 blunts, watch Cheech and Chong, laugh, fucking go to sleep.
I used to nod out from it.
Yeah, this new weed is fucked up, man.
I know. I don't think we're smoking the good stuff anymore.
100% THC. These kids are going fucking nuts these days.
And I'm using vape, I'm vaping.
And that's the only reason I'm talking so confidently about psychosis, because I've watched probably over 100 stories now of people who've gone through it. And I'm telling you right now, none of them know what the fuck they're doing. None of them know to jump out a window after they committed something or anything like that. They don't even know what happened. That's why I don't really believe this.
I don't know. It's hard for me.
I do.
It's hard for me to wrap my head around what she did. But then I also want to believe that she wasn't in her right mind either. But I want to know when, I just have questions, and I don't know if they're going to get answered, because I don't know. Maybe we hear from her, maybe we hear it, and all of us are like, oh shit, you know what I mean? I don't know, but that's actually the jury doesn't have to even prove that at this point. So I mean, the state's they've already put the reasonable doubt right into the hands of the defense. So. They keep forgetting that they're fighting about this stupid stuff about her.
The state's making her okay. This don't make any. This don't make okay. If it makes sense to you, please tell me, because it don't make any sense to me. Okay, we have a medication for a reason, but the states are making it harder for people like me to get the states are making it harder to get my diazepam because it's a narcotic. So you have to. Even though I need the medicine, you have to fight in order to get the medicine. So why is it if if you need your medication, which I've been on it all of my life due to my disability. So why do you think it is? Why do you feel like they're making it more difficult with people for me to get my medication when I've been on it all my life because of my disability? So that don't really make any sense to me.
You know why? Because people get addicted to it, and there's and they make it into a bad drug, right?
Well, so they also think people are selling it. That's, you know.
He's somebody that actually needs it for his thing, but like, you know what I mean? Think about people that get it.
Like you actually need it. Yet I have to call my doctor every month to feel guilty, like asking for it. I'm like, I've been on it for 10 years.
I don't have to call them
they're
every
tightening,
month,
they're tightening the laws.
I don't have to call them every month, but
you
see,
don't?
when I
They
gave me a 2 months. They gave me 2 refills. On the last one, they gave me 2 refills.
Oh, lucky you.
But see, what my issue is I had to fight with it I had to go 3 days without my medication.
But why? Like, what was he saying? What was the reason?
I had to go 3 days without my medication because my doctor wouldn't sign off on the refill.
Why though? Why wouldn't he sign off?
Because my doctor left without telling me. So I don't even have a doctor.
So that's crazy because they can't just stop taking it. You can't just stop taking Valium. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I had to stop taking it for 3 days because my doctor wouldn't refill it.
That's kind
of
my
doctor left without even telling me she left. So,
did you go to the ER?
I was very close to going to the ER. Yeah.
I was gonna say, dude.
That's illegal though to like just not fill your. I
actually got so bad I actually vomited. Everything in my stomach came out of my stomach.
Yeah, man. Like I said, benzos and alcohol, you can't just stop.
No, like there should have been a doctor there that replaced that per doctor with your records. Like who they do just can't say they just closed down. Like hey,
well, I called to my doctor 2 or 3 times, and my doctor says, well, you can't. You don't have a doctor. I said,
huh?
Okay, you don't have a doctor? I says, where did my doctor go? She said, well, she left at June. I said, well, nobody told me she left. I said, well, who am I supposed to get in to see? Who am I supposed to see next? Right. She says, well, we don't have a doctor picked out for you.
That's crazy, dude.
Is this just your insurance? It's probably your insurance that's saying this because, like, obviously they can't just deny you care.
To be honest, Chris, the doctors can do whatever they want.
Yeah, but this is like, it's weird. They didn't assign him a doctor yet. So like, what?
And I says, well, okay. I says, well, as soon as how long is it going to take when you do find the doctor to get in? And she said, well, it's going to be about 3 months. And I says, well, I don't have 3 months. I said, I'm going to have 2 months. I said, I'm going to have 2 months supply of it. I said, I'm gonna get, because I get 30 days for one refill, 30 days for another refill because it lasts 30 days. So you're gonna have to tell me I'm gonna have to go through this again in under 60 days. I said I don't like so. I said you're gonna have to find another doctor. I said or something. I said because I can't leave you guys and go someplace else because of my insurance company. And I said you can't expect somebody to go out without their medication for 3 days like you did.
Yeah, that's like legal.
Well, yeah, they tried to do that to me.
I said if I wanted to, I could physically sue you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could get somebody. I could get a lawyer. If I wanted to, I could sue you because you put me through a major withdrawal and almost put me in the hospital.
Like for me, dude, for me to like stay on my Xanax and shit like that, and to get my Xanax, I have to do it every 3 months. I have to go see my doctor.
I have to go once a year.
Shit.
And the reason why I have to go once a year is because I've been on the medication long enough. Now,
yeah, I've been on it 10 years, dude. And like I have, like they can't give me any refills, which means I have to call every month to like, and then if it doesn't come in on like the day that like my medication's like out, I go into the fucking doctor's office and I'm like, you guys gonna call it over? Or am I gonna go to the ER? What are we doing? And they're like, okay.
See, when I first started it, a long time ago, I started going 6 months. It was 6 months, but they extended it to once a year last year because I've been on a medication for a long time, so they don't cause me any side effects. But it might be different when this new doctor takes over. I don't know. But right now, as it stands right now, I don't even have a doctor.
That's crazy, dude. But I have learned, like with my Xanax and shit, if I have to be in the house all day, I feel like I have to take more. But like if I go out and I'm doing stuff, like I can, like when I went
I'm going through a lot. I'm going through a lot of changes.
Yeah.
As Krista knows, I'm going through some major
your
changes.
situation is different.
So I have major anxiety right now, major depression, and
What did
also
they give you for the
I have
depression?
major because I have a chronic pain, so I'm constantly in some level of pain. My level of pain is about a 9.5 every day.
Did they give you anything for that?
Yeah, I'm about 9.5 every day, to be honest with you, and they don't give me anything for that. They don't give me anything for that. They said the only thing that I could take it is Advil, but it doesn't even touch it.
That don't do nothing, dude.
It doesn't even.
They should at least give you like some Vicodin or something. What the hell?
No, they don't give me nothing. The reason why they don't give me nothing is because they said they're trying to wait till I get my back surgery. But my point is, I'm not even on the schedule, and the reason why I'm not even on the schedule is because my insurance won't pay for it.
So messed up, man. I
think that insurance is a big problem. Big problem.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know that
they don't even. Okay, first say this. They don't even want to pay for. Okay, they don't even want to pay for the anesthesia.
What?
They want to pay
That's
for part.
crazy.
They want to pay for part of it, but then they want the rest of it come out of my pocket. Okay. Another thing is they want to do my back surgery and hip surgery at the same time.
And so you don't say they won't approve, is what you're saying? Your insurance doesn't.
But they want to prove that either. They want to prove any of it.
How, if a doctor says you need it?
Another thing is they want to prove. Another thing is they want to prove I have to spend time in the ICU after the surgery.
Yeah.
Okay, I have to be sedated for like 6 weeks. Okay.
Wow.
And the reason why I have to be sedated for that long is because I have to heal. They don't want me to move after that. Okay. They won't even pay for that either.
So fucked up.
Why don't you get different insurance? Can you look at different insurance?
So what do we pay taxes for?
So I'm saying, what do you even pay? Why bother having insurance if they're not going to fucking use it? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he needs it. Like,
I'd rather have my tax money go to somebody like him who needs fucking actual help than bombing fucking countries.
I know it's disgusting.
Okay, let's add another thing. Last year, I had to get a new wheelchair. They didn't want to pay for that either. I had to pay for that out of pocket.
Unbelievable.
You finally got it right. I remember that took so long.
I finally got it, but I didn't get it from my insurance because they didn't want to pay for it.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And like when I went to the dentist the other day, they're like, your insurance will cover a full tooth extraction, but they'll cover the root canal, but you have to pay for the cap. I'm like,
Dustin, what the fuck did they even pay for then?
They didn't pay for nothing.
So why even have it? Can you get other insurance? Can you get a different? Like,
no, because I can't move anything because I have to. The state of Illinois is under a contract, so I can't move to a new insurance company.
What?
What if it's a state then?
So you're like in prison with your insurance company,
right?
They won't pay for shit.
I'm in prison. I'm in prison with the insurance company because my
oh, you're on state. That's right. So you don't have private insurance, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, I get it now. So you don't have private insurance. So you have Medicaid or something, right? Is that like a secondary?
If I had private insurance, I wouldn't be going through this.
Oh my! Well, I was confused.
But since I have state insurance,
wow.
See, I had private insurance from my job. Okay.
Yeah.
I say I'm on medical leave. Okay. So I don't have. Okay. So even though I'm on medical leave and I'm still on the paper at the company, I don't have they dropped my medical insurance. So they put me back on this thing.
Yeah.
Okay. But now it's a state insurance. So even though I have appealed this insurance company 3 times. Okay, next month will be a year.
Jesus.
Okay, I've been on medical leave since last September 5th.
Mm-hmm.
So next year we come is August 20th. Tomorrow's the 21st. Okay, if I have to appeal it again next month, then it'll be a year.
And you're not able to change your company?
No, I'm not able to change my company because my
It's
state
like state
is
insurance, like Medicaid,
my
right?
state isn't.
But it doesn't matter because of his age. Like I've had state insurance before, and like there's like three.
Yeah, but see, they changed that in the state of Illinois. Governor Pritzker changed that, and
So
they're underneath a contract.
Oh.
So however long their contract is, I'm still stuck with it.
That's fucked up, man.
Yeah. See, like in the state of New Jersey, my sister has state insurance, like what you have, like Medicaid, just because, like, and she had to get a hip surgery, and no, I'm sorry, it was her ankle, but she also had like something with her hip, whatever, and they paid for it completely.
I mean, I've been with this company for going on 4 years, and
you don't have a choice.
They got another 4 years on their contract left.
That's crazy.
So like, yeah, like it was. So like but you should be able to. I don't know. It's weird. Like, what do they pay for?
You said it's a state. It's a state thing.
I know, but like, what is the point of him even having it? Like, they're not helping him. You know, I feel like it's like you said. Like, I forgot that it wasn't private. But
The only thing they didn't even. Sometimes they don't even want to pay for my medication.
It's crazy.
Yeah, they probably make them deny it. They probably deny it.
They can pick and choose what they can pick and choose what if they want to pay for it or not. And if they don't want to pay for it, then I have to end up paying for it out of my own pocket.
That's why Luigi Mangione shot the fucking dude. Like, because they kill people.
No, the only thing I don't even have I don't even think I'm allowed to change my insurance company because
you could probably private if you wanted to.
Being part of the state insurance. Now, if I wasn't a part of the state insurance, I could change it to a private company. But the private company,
you could, if you make that, you don't pay for it.
Yeah,
I think, right? It's like more expensive, right? Yeah, because you're paying.
It's a lot more expensive. It's a lot more expensive for a private insurance.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
So you don't have a choice, really. But I mean, like, I feel like state insurance is usually better. I don't know. My sister had everything was completely fucking paid for. I was shocked. Huh?
It depends on where you. It depends on where you're from. It depends on where you live.
I know.
Because every state is different.
I know.
Yeah, because here it's like there's 3 or 4 different companies you can choose, and if one company doesn't cover it, you can call the state and change to a different carrier for in the meantime to cover what the other one wouldn't cover. That's crazy that you don't have that option, especially in your situation. Dude, that's fun. I mean, that pisses me off.
Well, they used to have it, but they got rid of it last year.
That's a good thing. I didn't know that. I didn't know you had that option now. That's awesome.
They used to have 4 or 5 ones you could choose from, but last year, this past January, they got rid of it.
That was another thing I feel like with insurance, with like Lindsay Clancy, like she was, when she was doing the telehealth visits.
It's like your health is or my health is at the mercy of insurance companies.
They don't give a shit about us.
Yes. As I think, like, so that telehealth visits, she would have, they don't get paid unless she gets a diagnosis that day. So like every time she's doing whatever, like, which was like 14 times, the same freaking lady, Dr. Tufts. What she didn't realize, like during these 14 times, she was not getting any better. Like she was just, every time she would call, she had to go diagnosis, and they only spent like I think 40 minutes talking to her through the the TV. And like, but then there was other providers that she was seeing, and like neither, and I thought they were all on the same team. So I thought.
And another thing is, Krista, and another thing is that another thing is you can only see the doctors that's in their medical network. So if I was to go see another doctor that wasn't in the medical network, they wouldn't pay for it.
Well, they're not paying for it anyway. You know what I mean? What are they paying for? Right? Like they're when you go to the doctor, they pay for that. Well, I don't know. I don't know how much often you use it, but like I really think surgery is the most important thing. Like, right? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like you.
My curvature in my spine is 50%.
Yeah, I know. It's like you.
So it's like you can't really get because my spine my curvature is at 50. The highest you can go is 50.
Jeez. That's insane.
I know nothing. I guess I don't know. Yeah, like I just thought. I don't know.
You can start off when you have scoliosis. You start off with the lowest number.
Yeah.
Okay, but the longer you go, the higher it gets. Okay, so I got diagnosed in 2020, and it was low back then. It wasn't as much as it is now. But every year it got worse. It got higher every year. Okay, well, last time I went to the doctor, I got diagnosed with a 50% curvature.
Right. That's what I know. So I'm confused why they're not paying for it. What is their reasoning or denying it? Like,
They didn't give me a reason. They just said
they
weren't
need
going
to.
They said they weren't going to pay for it.
They need to, Dustin. Like, I would
Well,
want to know why the fuck.
To be honest, Krista, they really don't.
Really?
No.
So when they
That's the
deny,
problem.
they don't put a reason, like, so he can appeal
They don't
it.
They don't have to legally give you a reason.
So what if you want to appeal it? Like what you're doing?
You can
Like, what do
you can appeal it, but that's because you appeal it don't mean they're going to get nowhere.
But like,
Yeah.
I would think they would have to fight you.
You gotta
Right?
understand, they're not making money. They're not making money by paying for. You know what I mean? All they care about is money, and in their eyes, you're a liability. So they're going to try to give you the least, pay out the least amount as possible. It's fucked up.
So they're paying for him, but they're not even letting him like.
Yeah, but he just said that they won't even he's having a problem them covering the anesthesia, which is insane.
So like he would have like you have to go under anesthesia. You're getting cut open. So so basically they're denying the whole thing. You know what I mean? And probably your ICU stay, like you said. I've heard
they're denying the whole thing. They're denying the ICU stay. They're denying my sedation after the surgery, and my sedation during the surgery.
There's no way you can do it.
Yeah, that state, bro.
Yeah,
it's possible.
Yeah.
Illinois doesn't sound like a good time.
The thing is, like, I don't know. Maybe it's just maybe the laws are getting worse. Maybe the laws are getting, I don't know.
Well,
here in PA, it's the same. Like, there's still 4. Like, I know somebody that's on state insurance. They have 4 companies to choose from still. Maybe it's because it's a Commonwealth state. I don't know.
In New Jersey, I don't know what you have. I don't remember having to choose companies, but I know my sister. I'm telling you, she just had hip surgery, and she heard what happens when she was younger. She broke her leg when she was younger. I mean, it didn't heal because she was.
But can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Another thing is, can I ask you a question about your sister?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Did your sister have? Okay, your sister didn't have. Okay, your sister did not have back issues. On top of that, did she? She never had.
Well, her leg was longer. One leg was longer than the other, and it affected her hip. So something was wrong with her hip, and then probably her back too. So they had to fix it because.
Okay, my hips are both of my both of my hips are completely out of socket. One leg is shorter than the other. Okay.
That's what happened with her. Yeah.
And also, my biggest thing is my back's really screwed up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. They paid for all her. I don't know. Like she just it was all like I was surprised they paid what they paid. But she had a huge surgery. Like she literally was in the hospital.
Was she in the ICU after the surgery?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
She had
are you able to get like disability and stuff?
That's what I thought he was on. Yeah.
Am I on it now?
Yeah.
Well, see, the other thing is I screwed that up because I had to pay back pay, and the only thing I get is $100 a month.
Jesus Christ!
Because you should be on that. You should be like you should be like yeah. I don't know. It's that's what it is. Yeah, but I didn't know that. Yeah, it's basically I don't think they call it that anymore, but
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it is. I think So wait, does Obamacare still exist? Is that what state insurance is?
No, the Obamacare does not exist anymore.
Oh, it doesn't exist. Never mind. Don't listen to me.
Not in my state.
Yeah, I don't know. I forget really what it was. I thought it was on like state insurance. I thought that's what I don't remember.
I had to pay back pay because of my.
What did you do? You did something, right?
I have to pay back pay because of my dad issue.
Dustin. Don't even make me mad because your dad is going to make me mad if you tell me what he did. I have a feeling I know what you're going to say.
Well, yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, he probably committed. Never mind. Probably committed some kind of fraud in your name, and you can't talk about it.
No, he didn't. He went to prison for.
I know, but like.
Yeah, so now I have to pay back pay because. You know.
What do you get? Like, you probably got sacked. I mean, like me, because I owe top money in taxes, $80,000. I can't get disability. I can't get anything.
No, I have to pay back pay because he didn't pay child support on time.
Mm-hmm.
See, Lemire said go to Canada for a little bit. I can get free health care.
I mean, Isn't it? Yeah, but see, didn't you? I heard. All right, so wait a minute. So that's what I hear. They have free healthcare, right? But how come this one guy said he goes? He lives
they pay
there.
like 50% tax.
I know. I'm not. That's not my question.
Just saying.
No, there's a guy that another creator that lives in Canada, and he said they say you have free insurance, but he's forced to pay for. He's forced to get a certain insurance or something like that. He said something like he's like, yeah, it's not really free or something like that. I don't know what he's talking about. Like he said, he's like, no, we're forced to pay for private insurance or something. Or we have a choice to pay for something about private insurance. I don't know. But Mary, do you know what I'm talking about? Like, do you have a choice?
You have a choice. You have a choice whether you want private insurance or public insurance.
In Canada, or no, or free insurance? Is that
okay? Yeah, or free insurance. You have a choice if you want private insurance or free insurance.
We do not pay 50% tax. They don't pay 50% tax. Yeah, what were you saying? 50% tax on what? We have free insurance, but isn't there like something where like I don't know what the fuck he was talking about. I have to find out. But now I'm confused because I was like, wait, he was saying something like I pays for insurance. I said, wait, I thought your insurance was free. He's like, no, because of this and this and this, I'm forced to pay for it. And I'm like, oh, because I said, well, I asked you if it was worse, like it's because you have free insurance. Is it worse care? And he said, no, but I have to pay for this. It was no, well, you know who it was? It was Jesse. Now he lives in where's he live? Somewhere like I forget where he lives. Jesse.
Well, I don't know. I just have to keep. I mean, I don't know how much longer I can physically keep doing. So.
Well, I just don't understand like why even bother like for them to like they really should like. I don't know, Dustin. You need to like really.
Just put this in the back chat so I can reference it real quick.
What happened?
So Canadians have to pay
back chat
up to 33% in federal income tax. Then they have a whatever that is, provincial taxes at another 4 to 21%. So hypothetically, you could be paying 54% tax in Canada. So don't tell me I'm wrong.
But so what does that mean? I don't even know what that means. So
they pay a shit ton of taxes. That's why they're fucking
on property taxes or like in
I don't know what the hell that.
Or like paycheck taxes or like.
We pay property taxes here too. We don't get.
No. Wait, no, hold on, back up. You guys are too many things at one time. I'm trying to figure out what Mimir's situation. Like we're talking about like when you say you pay 50% tax, I don't know what it means. Provisional. Like what do you mean tax? Like on your property or like your paycheck tax? I'm so confused. I don't understand what. Provisional federal income tax rate. So okay, so that means on your paychecks, right? Or your money,
which is normal.
Oh yeah, so then provisional. Oh okay, I'm right now. I get it. So when you're paying, like when you're on your paychecks, I get it. Every province is different. Alberta had free meds if you make less than $100,000 a year, but every province.
So it's basically state tax.
States. So we don't pay that, I guess. So when we pay, like I said, all right, yeah. Remember, I didn't pay my taxes, so I probably didn't realize that. Like YouTube, they take 48%, right? But then we still get taxed. It's weird.
Yeah.
They take 48%, and then we still get taxed. So how much do we get taxed?
I thought they took 55.
Huh?
I thought they took 50.
Yeah, think about
48, dude. I know it's like 50, it's 48, but it probably they could have fucking increased it. I don't know.
48, 50, it's on 2%.
It's payday actually. What day is it? Oh my god, it's payday. Wow.
Tomorrow's payday.
Every positive. So okay. So wait, but so it's still free. I don't know what he was talking about then.
Oh.
I think it was Jesse. He used to live in Canada and now he lives in like I don't know Taiwan or something. Jesse on Dingo's channel, remember? Jesse Scholl or whatever. He was saying something about
I'm just saying, let's not act like Canada is doing it.
Well, I don't know. I don't know anything about that stuff. Like, I know here, I don't realize, like, what I just know that my paycheck was. I never realized, like, it was.
I mean, some people are lucky and able to afford private insurance.
Every time that I went to, like, the crisis unit, it was always paid for. I had state tax. I had state insurance. So every time I went to the crisis unit, like when I stayed for 2 weeks after that. Like
yeah, but that's different because that's
hospital
state of emergency. Mm.
I mean, really though, is it? Like, I mean, I went in the crisis unit. Well, first I went in because I tried, I did something, and then I told them that's what I was doing.
Every time you go into a crisis unit, that's required.
I went in through the ER though. Like, I wasn't like mandatory. I mean, it wasn't like mandated. I went. I wasn't going. It wasn't my intention. Wasn't to go in there, but they told me.
To be honest, it sounds like a state thing. Like Illinois sounds fucked up.
I know. Yeah, I'm confused with that. I guess I don't know that much about it. I'm like, because I didn't understand what you were saying. And listen, I went to fucking jail for not paying paying on my paycheck, those taxes.
Wait, how much did you owe to go to jail over that?
Dude, are you serious? I still owe 80,000, right? I still owe 80 right now as we speak. I owed 120.
Right.
And then I paid some of it, a lot of it actually. George paid enough for me so I wouldn't have to go back to jail.
Dude, if they try to bang me on this 90, I'm gonna fucking go after them. It was a fucking gift, you cocksucker.
Yeah. Well, nobody's. I mean,
they can't do shit.
You've spent it, some of it, right? Like,
no, put it in different places.
Who's gonna come get you? Who's gonna come get you? Nobody's really gonna come.
I mean, they could try, but again, I have the guy who sent to me to say flat out that it was, he was helping me out. So
yeah, it's literally your friend just paid you. That's literally your friend paid you back your loan. That's it.
Yeah, exactly. That's all I got to
say. You say already taxed on it. Somebody got taxed. No,
as much as I can do to not be on the books, I try to do.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. Like, I feel like this is probably nothing new. I mean, like you said, people. People lend people money all the time. If I were to pay you back, why would I have to? Why would you have to pay taxes on money I owe you?
Yeah, but I'm saying if he sent out like goods and services, right? Yeah. Then I would have got hit with a 2.5% fee from wherever. Yeah. That would have been $2,500. I would have had to pay. Plus, they would have taxed me on it, so I would have been able to keep like 60 or 70%, not all of it.
Yeah, I mean, technically, it is goods and services, but for family and friends, too.
Well, before you were able to make whatever you wanted on PayPal or Venmo and all that, fine. But now the government made it where if you make over $600 in goods and services, you have to report it.
Apparently, I mean, you didn't do good and service. You know what I mean?
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. If I did it the correct way, which I did, if anybody's listening, they would have. Yeah.
I get
it. They have that shit.
I mean, they haven't. Well, listen, they might at the end of the year they might hit you up with it. You might have to pay something. I didn't think of that.
Wait a minute.
I didn't think of that.
Wait a minute.
Chatham.
Dustin, I'll take you down for a minute, right? Hey, grandma, she's gonna start yelling.
I feel bad for her. That's fucked up.
I know.
To have especially have a problem like that and your insurance be fucking with you, man. What the hell?
I know, and then you don't have a choice really, because wow, he should be getting he should have. I mean, I don't know. I guess it works differently. What is a disability automatically? But he worked. He did work, but he also is minimal. Like what he could do.
I wonder if it's because of his age too. If they're fucking with him because he's young.
He is young too, but I mean, this is a disability he hits out his whole life.
Still, that's what I mean. That's so ugh.
I know, it makes me sick.
Remind me never to move to Illinois.
What taxes are we actually paying? You know. Good.
I went to Illinois once.
Okay. Sorry about that. I had to take care.
Why did you never leave your camera on? That's okay. Dustin's so cute. Probably when he gets a haircut and then his goatee, all the girls Dustin. Dustin doesn't want a girlfriend. I was fuck that shit. It's just crazy. I don't want a girlfriend. Listen.
I don't want a girlfriend at all.
Really? I don't. Do you?
No.
Still? Yeah. No. I think you have a good boyfriend.
Let me ask you, do you understand how hard? Do you understand the amount of effort we have to put in to, get a chick today?
You think you do?
I mean, we have to talk to 5 to 10 chicks on a dating app, narrow it down to 3 or 4. Try to figure out what each of their interests are, and then remember them. Narrow it down to 2. Take 2 on a date, then maybe get 1. It's a pain in the dick.
Another thing I'd like to add is when I was working, I never took a day off. I never took a day off until I got put on the medical leave. So I can't remember.
Then you went on FMLA?
Do what?
Family medical leave?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was on medical leave. Yeah.
So I thought you get paid for
Well, I did, but see, they took away my other insurance company.
That's crazy that they can just take away your insurance while you're on medical leave.
Well, they're not supposed to, but they did anyway.
Jesus Christ. End of the parade. Finance. Home of the dicks. Like I said, I see why Luigi got that now.
Welcome to Illinois. Welcome to the state of Illinois.
Must be Illinois, dude. Because like I said, I know people that have state insurance.
I'm gonna go check on the cat. I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Okay, Illinois is one of the worst states in the union.
It's crazy. I didn't know it was a state thing. Maybe it's different here because it's a Commonwealth state.
Well, we got we run by Democrats. Yeah, I think it's a lot to do with the governor in the state.
Yeah, I kind of like the dude we have here, Fetterman, because he's a Democrat, but he also doesn't, if the shit doesn't make sense, he'll be like, yeah, it doesn't make sense, whether it's Republican or Democrat, and then Democrats hate him because
we have J.B. Pritzker as our governor, and J.B. Pritzker does not give a damn about he's just going to do what he wants.
It's crazy. These people are fucking evil. Oh,
he's rerunning. He's running for re-election again.
I believe he loses.
We find out in November who's going to. Well, we find out who's going to get in, but I'm afraid he's going to get in again.
Susan Shea. They just pay tax bracket how much they make under.
This state is a whole Democratic.
I think everybody left. Where did
you try to start like a GoFundMe or something, man? I know it. No, it's a pride thing.
I don't want to try. I mean, if it comes to that point, it comes to that point. But I don't want to get to that point.
No, I know.
Because I don't want people saying, "Well, you're doing this."
Yeah, but this is serious. Like I've seen people do GoFundMes for dumb shit, and people give them money. Like this is serious.
You said you were watching Runkle?
Huh?
You were watching Runkle?
Yeah, I was fighting with everybody in there. They were like, you're like. So I was just thinking ahead. They were like, yeah, that's the whole point here. And I'm like, shut the hell up. Trying to justify.
How long you been on, Krista?
Huh?
How long you been live?
An hour and a half. I feel like some people came into the chat, but I don't know if they.
There was a lot of people talking. There was like 80 messages or something. So.
Yeah, I know. I wish I wasn't. I was trying to I wanted to see what people were thinking about the Lindsay Clancy. I want to know other people's opinions. I know what I say online, but I've with you, I just I'm hearing you out. I understand what you're saying. I'm trying to understand it too. That's why I'm trying to at least see what other people have to say. But
is your Instagram live working now or no?
Yeah, it's on right now. We're live on TikTok. Yeah, we're live on we're on X too. There's not that many people. It's a thing. It's weird. I don't think it says.
Well, I like this new StreamYard layout.
See, I don't have a new layout. You have a new layout?
Yeah, on my side there is.
Oh, well. You have a new layout? I don't see it now. When I was on yours, though, I was just on his.
There's a big screen, and then there's a little screen on the side.
Oh, I shut that down on my side. Oh, you can probably keep it up. I don't know what you're saying, Dustin. I don't see what you're saying. There's advocacy.
There's a little screen that has. Yeah. There's a big screen and there's a little screen that has for phones and tablets.
It's like a mirror of the big screen on the left side.
Oh, you have that too?
Yeah, I can see it.
Oh, I don't see it at all.
So you have two faces.
I do.
Yeah, you have the main screen and the side.
Oh, you can shut. Yeah, you guys probably can shut it off too.
Yeah, I'm not touching anything because
it doesn't bother me. I like the new layout, but I just want to know it was there.
It's only puts Instagram Lives on, but
StreamYard finally got with the program. See,
I want to know what people are thinking over here on Instagram. Nobody's saying anything. It's weird. I tell people to chat on Instagram because it won't show up over here, but I get to I don't know. There must be something weird about Instagram for some reason. Nobody ever actually.
Sometimes Instagram. Some people chat, but some people Some people chat, but most of the time I don't go in the chat. Well,
it's crazy because there's so many people talking about this. I've been just assuming a lot of people will come in and.
That's what I'm saying. For this case, you should be having there should be a lot of people in here that aren't regulars. Do you use hashtags or no?
No, I fucking keep forgetting.
That's your problem.
It's a big deal, right? They're a big deal right now.
Hashtags are everything.
That's how people find you, isn't it?
That's
I never knew
algorithms. A lot of people are also using.
Let me see something. I think I forgot to.
Put in your description. You just put hashtag Nancy Clancy, hashtag mental health.
Yeah, isn't there's no way to have them sitting I feel like they should be automatically in if I don't know.
Yeah. What I do is I just when I talk about Idaho 4, I go back to my whatever video had the most, and then I'll just copy all those hashtags and put them in my new description.
I didn't think of that. Hey, Simply Solo. Well, you say people are showing up, so it is going out somewhere. Simply Solo is here.
Oh fuck! What up, Simply?
Yeah. So we are talking about mental health. If that's, I know probably what you came in here for.
Simply from the fucking true crap.
I want to know everybody's opinion.
A lot of emotions. That's a lot of.
Bitch is guilty. That's my opinion.
So. I want to know what Simply thinks if you're paying attention to Lindsay Clancy. All opinions are welcome. Me and Willie completely disagree, but I see his side of it. I'm trying to anyway. I mean,
well, we have always like to say we can agree to disagree. Even though a lot of people don't say like it. A lot of people don't like it when I say that, but
it's the truth. I mean, I'm not gonna. We're not going to get off of here and argue about it.
Like I said, there's no winner. There's no winner in this case. The kids lose either way.
I mean, everybody loses really. Even if she's free,
I'm focused on the kids. All right, I don't give a fuck about anybody else.
I know that. I know. But the whole family. I mean, just thinking. I know a lot.
None of the kids even got to kindergarten, for Christ's sakes.
I know. When I really think about. It's hard. Yeah, I didn't lose sight of that. I didn't lose sight of what happened to them. People are losing a little bit of sight of it, but it's when you ask about what about the kids, and they say it's really not about that. It's about mental health, but
it's crazy.
Also, they're injustice. People think justice. See, we don't live in a justice system. We live in a legal system. There's no justice ever. It's illegal, and that's the fucked up thing. She's overcharged, I think. And I think they did that, but I thought that they would do that so she would plea, but I think that they didn't. I don't think they were going to give her a plea. I think the state should not be trying this case the way they're trying. They should try it whether she was sick, but was it in psychosis? They're trying to prove she did it criminally, and there's no way to prove that, even if we think she did. All they can prove is how sick she was getting, or how it's the kids being involved. It's too upsetting. Yeah. See a lot. See,
to me to go right to the fucking husband. See, the guys have no fucking. I'm telling you, we got.
I don't. But see, that's because TikTok is making up shit about them. They're making up AI.
This is what happens. Fuck the guys, man. Fuck us. Fuck us. That's how it's always been. Fuck us.
The only thing I feel is the only thing I don't think you did
anything. Fuck our feelings. Fuck all that.
It's TikTok.
That's how you don't care, bro.
Yeah, there's no. I get it. I understand. What you're going. I understand.
We can never use a psychosis fucking defense. The only reason she can use it because she's a chick. That's it. And Joe should have postpartum.
Yeah, but people are trying to say he set everything up, and there's nothing to really. I mean, he was
sure. No, she's the one that fucking set him on a goddamn beer run.
Yeah, there's proof.
He did.
Beer run. It wasn't a beer run.
I don't care what it was. The fact is, she got him out of the house to kill her kids. That's all I see. We can sit here and justify it all we want.
I know.
Well, it's a daily occurrence. She's always sending them out. Whatever.
So, I mean, I'm just saying it was.
Where's the proof?
What do you mean? They have
Where's
everything.
The proof?
They have fucking all their her cell phone records for months and months and months. Every time they've connected.
So he went out a couple times to get food. That counts.
No, it was a couple times a week. She couldn't drive anymore.
Why not?
I just feel I don't know. I know that him and her mom and him definitely regret a lot of stuff, but they couldn't have known.
He went and got married. What do you mean?
Impressions on her neck. She sliced her neck. She did that. So there's blood everywhere because of it. He wasn't there. There's actually physical proof is self-injury. He was not there.
Like I said, she made sure the kids were dead though, right? Couldn't kill herself, but she made sure her kids were dead. All three of them.
Well, I think that she wasn't meant to die for some reason.
Tied those ropes tight enough. She knew to do that correctly, right?
Well,
Again, you know,
don't get
mad at me.
I'm not. I'm trying to.
I'm not saying you.
Trying to understand it too.
Like I'm just glad to find, because I haven't talked to one female that has been like, yeah, she's fucking guilty. So, but when I called Annie was having no fucking part of this shit, no part of the postpartum, no part of the fucking mental. She was like, that bitch is guilty, and she said it, not me. That if she was a dude, there's no way she could use this as a defense, ever.
I mean, I don't think guys ever killed his kids either. You know, well, besides.
Well, I'm sure. Like, you want me to show you 100 other cases?
No, I'm saying, and like the way that Chris Watts, they did it out of criminality. Like he did it, he lied about it, he just shoved it.
That's one dude. I was just fucking around when I said Chris Watts. I could go into actual fucking people.
But I'm trying to think of people like that's crazy to me, because he kind of was like Lindsay Clay. There's no sign of it, but like then with afterwards him denying it and all that, but like there was no sign leading up to it, which is crazy. It fucks my head up. So I'm like, there had to be something wrong with him, but there wasn't. So I get like, but I mean, if he said psychosis, I'd probably fucking believe him. Because I didn't see anything. If he would have, like, I don't know if he admitted to it without like lying about mistress and all. Like, I could see.
Still needs to go to prison. What the?
I know. I'm just saying. Like, I would actually, if he tried to lie and say psychosis, I would probably almost, because it's like crazy to think like that somebody would just snap like that.
I'm just telling you right now. If she gets off, that's what everybody's defense is going to be from here on out. So my defense is going to be if I do something. I was in psychosis.
I would believe it if you did that, which she did. I wouldn't believe that you.
I took a milligram of my Xanax and I went into psychosis. Believe me, please.
Don't say that, because if you say, dude, I would believe you if you fucking did that.
Fuck that.
Because I would never think in a world in a million years that you would do that. So that's the thing.
Dude, like, anybody can snap. What are we talking about?
If you snapped and you said to me, I snapped, then I would literally fucking believe you if you need me to believe you.
Yeah, but snap.
You would never do that.
No.
Yeah.
Like I said, if I kill my kids, I wouldn't fight. I'd be like, give me whatever you guys feel is correct, or I'm not fighting nothing.
Because I just know that that's
not his. There's some kind of justice, and if it's me going away, then I'm going away.
It's like we have this discussion every day. No, a lot of people listen. That people are like grabbing onto it. I didn't really look to see why. I heard a couple things that why they thought he was involved, but like the only thing I think maybe he was having an affair. Maybe she felt, but I don't know if like that was a thing that she even knew. It just seems to me like he kind of moved on so quickly. I don't understand that. And he seemed like he was upset. They seemed like he was kind of over it a little bit, like, or he didn't want to believe. I don't know. But again,
have either of you two ever had a root canal done?
I have.
How many days after the root canal does the fucking pain go away, dude?
I didn't think you're supposed to have any at all.
5 to 7.
5 to 7? No, there's definitely pain.
Really?
Yeah, it's not like in the root of my tooth. It's just like around my tooth.
They said that we usually take 5 to 7, but sometimes it could take longer.
Well, they gave me like 600 milligrams of ibuprofen, but I told the fucking pharmacy to fucking send it.
I mean, even without talking about the Lindsay Clancy case,
Alzheimer's
too. Like, I feel like what I was saying earlier is I don't think anything anything's changed in 30 years. Like, I went through there, like I had state insurance that whole time. So I went there like 3 or 4 times, and again, like because I always have to be honest about being an addict. That all of a sudden I'm no longer a patient for mental health. I'm an addict, but I'm dual diagnosis. That's actually a thing. And I've never been, like when I went to Hampton House, it wasn't sent there from like I had to go there on my own and turn myself in there. But again, like I said, they were already giving me bipolar meds. And I was like, okay, I'm bipolar.
Like I said, my mother did all that shit to put me in there and stuff, right? And they were giving me because the CPRN was like, oh, you're manic. And I'm like, bitch, I'm talking to you normal. What do you mean I'm fucking manic? So they were giving me like meds, right? And they would turn me into a fucking straight zombie. And I was, it was insane.
Why did your mom think you're manic? Why did your mom? I know what she thought. Like, why did they say you were manic? Were you like?
Well, because they just drove me an hour to the fucking behavioral center. So what are they gonna do? Send me back and be like he's fine? No, they had to say something, and I'm like, lady, what are you talking about? But then at one point, like my second day, they realized that like I didn't need the meds, but I was being a dick, and I was like, come on, give my meds. I was like, oh, my meds, come on. And they were like, no. And I was like, then why the fuck am I here?
Did you take your antibiotics? Are you taking your antibiotics?
Yeah, I got to take my 3rd one.
Then okay, make sure you finish them. Simply Solostat.
No, that shit, I'm not going to mess with the antibiotics.
Yeah, make sure you take.
I'll try to get perfection in my.
Shut up.
Do you have
an
infection in your from your root canal?
Yeah, amoxicillin they gave me.
Yeah, like definitely. I know. Like I'm one of those people that never finishes taking them antibiotics. I need it. So.
You ever heard?
I'd rather have like my leg amputated than go through like tooth pain like that again. Fuck that.
Dude, I have to get dentist because of the Suboxone.
So I don't care how tough anybody thinks they are. Tooth pain will bring it down to your knees.
Thank God the problems with my teeth, like which again I'm blaming when that Suboxone. I'm telling you, did I tell you about the lawsuit? There's a class action lawsuit with people that are on Suboxone, and I've been on it for 20 years. They literally rot your teeth, and they never told you that.
Bro, you know what's crazy? Just because I'm so invested in the 708 shit, dude, everybody that's trying to get off 708 is all on Suboxone now.
From that?
I'm telling you, this shit, it binds to your opioid receptors 13 times more than morphine, dude. Like, these people are fucked up. Like, my neighbor, like, the whole house is addicted to this shit, and now they're coming off of it, and they're all fucking whacked.
Dude, I can't.
Yeah.
My sister-in-law knew all about it too, because my brother's on Kratom, and I was like, "It's like right next to Kratom, isn't it?"
Well, that's me. Kratom is fine. Like I took Kratom for years without.
Yeah, I didn't think it did anything. Like,
this shit, what they did is they went in, they found the 0.001% of the strongest compound, and then they synthesized it, and it. Again, you could do it for a week and go through, and people are saying like they went through fentanyl withdrawal, heroin withdrawal. They said this was like 3 times worse.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't even hear about it until it was off the shelves already, I guess.
It's so bad that like now I just because I search it so much, like I search it on YouTube, I see like so many ads now for like these companies that offer Suboxone for people that are trying to get off. So I'm like, God damn, that sounds like a terrible trade-off.
That's really horrible. It isn't. I mean, for me, it was it probably saved my life, but it's not.
Yeah, but you actually
you ever heard of the medicine called codeine?
Yeah, but like codeine.
Codeine.
Yeah.
Codeine.
Codeine. Yeah, it's like I think it's like I've had Tylenol with codeine.
Well, I'm allergic to it.
Are you allergic to all opiates though, or no?
No, just that one.
Just that one. It must have something in it.
Of a fountain into a sea of codeine.
What happened?
Oh.
I don't. So I'm waiting for this really to change. It's drugged her. No, she convinced her she did it.
Why are we blaming her?
She remembers though. She remembers it. She remembers doing it. Like she.
It's always us, man.
Is it? Why would it? But listen, why would she want him to kill? Why would he want her to kill the kids? You know what I mean? Like, why? It's rare because I believe it's like a psychosis. I just don't. I think she was getting her meds were poisoning her. To be honest, I think why they have those black labels, those adverse reactions for people that have had adverse reactions, and it says hallucinations and all that. But again, I wish we could hear from what she was thinking. I don't know. We have no straight answer on. Like, what did she say when she woke up? How long was the psychosis? We have no fucking straight answer. We know what she said, but I don't know when the nurses had to be the first people to. She was intubated, but she still had to have said some kind of reaction when she opened her eyes.
Yeah,
like
when they say, I don't know if this is true or not, but when they say you're intubated for a long time, it's harder to come off the ventilator.
Well, that's the thing. She was
right. A lot of people don't come off the ventilator.
I know, but let me finish what I'm saying. Literally, when she went into the hospital. She was in her surgeries. She was intubated for like 11 days, I think. But 11 days. Because when the chaplain was there, it was before the psychiatrist started. So again, we got all the way up to a couple days after, and she said the chaplain was praying with her. And then when she got off the intubator, she said, I'm glad my children are with God, or my children are safe. And that confused me because I'm like, when was this now? Like, so that was literally an open-ended. Like, we don't have an answer.
Kristen, it's always our fault. Like, I even saw something today about that. That young celebrity chick who died. What's her name?
Hayden.
Somebody said that her ex-boyfriend was abusive. That's why she killed him. Like, it's always us. It's always our fault. It's amazing.
I don't know why people think, I don't know why. I mean, I get what you're saying, but like, if you watch the case, you realize that there's no way that's impossible. It's not. But there's no motive for that either. Why would he want him? Why do he want his kids dead? That doesn't make sense. Like, if he wanted her dead, yeah, but like, why would he want his kids dead? He could just leave too.
He brainwashed her to kill her kid or whatever.
No, there's no. It's so dumb. Like, why would he want that? I mean, I think what the problem was is he wasn't taking it as serious as it was, or maybe she was afraid to tell him. I don't know. She had to have had more.
I don't think that he was taking it as serious as it really was.
Well, he said my wife's not bipolar. She might not be. I really don't think she is bipolar, because I don't think it just shows up one day. And I don't know what. Again, they keep saying it. What does that have to do with the psychosis? That's what I'm trying to understand. I know that they say women with bipolar 50% more chance of having like postpartum. Reason I didn't have kids. A lot of reasons, but that was one of them.
So let me ask you this:
Okay.
What sent her into the psychosis? Enlighten me.
That's what. Okay, so
She's telling her mom she's sleeping well all the time. So what threw her into psychosis?
She's not saying. She's not. One time, it was one time her mom. She said that to her mom. Out of 7,000 text messages, that was one they found. One.
No, it's not. There's like 6 of them.
Yeah, but not every single one said that though. There was thousands.
She was checking in with her daughter every single day. She was texting her daughter, and she'd say, "Mom, I'm doing better. I took the kids to the water park. This, that, and the third. She's fine. She's fine." And all of a sudden, boom, this happened. So whatever.
She didn't say she was fine.
She didn't say she wasn't sleeping for 7 days. She wasn't awake, seeing shadow people. And all of a sudden, she just
did not tell me. She didn't. She told them once about that, and that was it. And I don't know what
Yeah,
happened.
you guys can buy this shit. I'm not buying it. She goes into a psychosis all of a sudden when her husband's out of the house, strangled her kids.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if she was thinking it was already like maybe it's her suicide. Maybe I don't understand. She wanted to commit suicide, maybe, and I don't know. And like,
guess what? If her husband did this, and he was saying he had psychosis, nobody's believing him. Nobody. Don't sit here and tell me they are.
Yeah, but he wasn't for months leading up to it trying to get help and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like she was.
If he was, it wouldn't matter.
Well, I think they should have really kept her away from the kids. I don't think they realized how bad she was. She had to have been really fucking bad if she was going to commit suicide for this. It goes to trick her brain, and I don't know. I don't know what would compel her to kill the kids.
Because I wish Annie was here.
Well, no, like for what? To explain what to me? I'm trying to understand.
Because she gets it.
Gets what? That's what I'm trying to understand. What criminality? What is Annie going to tell me that's going to make me believe she's a criminal? I want to know. I want somebody to try to convince me of that. Like, what else? What motive would it be? Like, unless I'm saying
Annie was more harsh. I mean, at least to be honest, Annie was more harsh than I am. But I'm trying to find some way to give this stick a benefit.
Like people call murder all day long. I'm trying to understand what the motive for the murder was. Then, you know what I mean? Like, I don't understand it. I don't know. It's like because it's only okay. Annie just said
it's a bullshit excuse and no fucking guy could believe it.
Excuse, but what would be her motive to kill the kids?
Who cares? Everybody has a motive to do something.
Well, nobody's finding a motive.
What's her motive? Her motive could be anything.
Her motive, like all right. There's motive to prove that she was like literally.
Her 9-month-old was crying while her 1-year-olds or 2-year-olds on her leg and the 3-year-olds yelling in the other room. Who knows, dude? Were all the kids in the same room when they strangled them? No. So she had to go from room to room and kill her kids.
One report of literally her kids ever being bad or her like yelling at the kids or being abusive or getting on
that.
I'm telling you. I'm just telling you what.
I'm telling you. We don't know that for a fact. We just have text messages.
Right. There's nothing sign of her husband never said that.
Text messages don't tell the whole story, do they?
Basically, I'm pretty sure 7,000 text messages do.
Because she told her mom she was fine when she wasn't fine.
There's 7,000 text messages.
I don't give a fuck. 5. This was 2 days before, dude.
You don't think that they find way worse things? That's the worst they can do is to find one that says she was sleeping.
She's getting sleep. She's taking her kids to the water park. Then she's strangling them.
That's really not what happened. That's not
exactly how it went. I mean, look at the dates. Look at the dates of the text.
I will, but like,
her mother checked in every single day, and she's saying, "I'm getting better. I'm getting better. The medication's working."
I think she said she was the same.
Okay, so go back.
But the thing is, I don't understand why she wasn't telling. I really do believe that she had to have been having these thoughts way before.
Well, she was telling her when she wasn't feeling. That's what I'm trying to tell you. She was telling her mom when she was having thoughts about hurting the kids. She was telling her mom when the medication was messing her up. But then leading up to it, her mom was checking in every day, and she's telling her mom, "I'm fine. I took the kids to the park. They had a good time, but it was a little hectic, yada, yada, yada." And then boom, she kills her kids.
I don't remember. Yeah, the Winter Park thing. They didn't put them in evidence in this case though for some reason, but they knew about it. But I think they have it in the civil suit. But they were talking about the museum and stuff too. But clearly mentally ill, needs therapy, and should have.
If I'm a juror, I'm not forgetting that shit.
Right. I mean, I don't know. Like that's the thing. Like what did they miss that? Like what is psychosis? I mean, like every woman that has postpartum depression doesn't go into psychosis. That's my, you know what I'm saying?
Supposedly.
So would her life?
I guess now it's okay to kill your kid if you have postpartum.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like,
it is.
What are you talking about? I'm trying to understand. Can I just like literally talk it out to try to get it?
I'm saying what most people are saying.
Huh? Yeah,
I'm just telling you what most people are arguing.
I'm trying to figure. Well, why aren't they thinking they should be asking the same questions I'm asking? What triggered the psychosis if she has that? I'm confused. Like they're saying she now. That's what I'm saying. So now I'm trying to understand.
People are going to be like, all the meds he was on.
I mean, honestly, that could have did something. But if she's bipolar, then those meds shouldn't have hurt her. You know what I'm saying? They should have been working.
If she was getting sleep, why the hell is she going into psychosis?
Well, she wasn't getting sleep at that point, they said.
Well, she told her mom she was.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think she said she was sleeping the same. I don't know what that means. Like the same. Like
unless she was lying to her mom, so then she's a liar.
I mean,
just like
but like if she gets one good night of sleep, that's literally like I don't know if she had 1 or 2 good nights of sleep, good for her. Like 3 or 4 months or 6 months of that shit. Like I don't know. I do think it was way worse, and I don't understand why.
I'm just telling you, I've stayed up for. I'm sure you have too. I've stayed up for fucking 6-7 days in a row, and I saw shadow people, and I didn't go into psychosis.
Well,
so if she's getting some
not everybody's the same. I'm just saying that.
Okay, I want to say one more thing. I want to say something else.
All right,
okay, I get 3 hours of sleep at night. I would like if I even get 3 hours of sleep.
Yeah,
I'm awake. I'm awake all day, all morning long. So I don't go into.
Everybody's different.
You get psychosis?
Nope.
I'm at.
Why everybody is different? Like you don't. He's on the different medications, and maybe.
Why are you defending her so much, dude?
What do you mean? Like, because
I'm just saying, it's like there's an answer for everything.
I do believe, honestly, is there's adverse effects on medicine that you've never been on before. That literally probably could have caused it. They have those reasons. They have that on the fucking label for a reason. Every single one of those fucking drugs, there's adverse reasons.
So why is she fucking going in for help then?
She did to get off of it. She was going for help every day.
Damn the doctors if they do. Damn the doctors. If the doctors didn't prescribe it to her and she killed her kids, then it's the doctor's fault. If the doctors prescribe her shit and she kills her kids, it's still the doctor's fault.
No,
so
the doctor should have fucking no. They should have all communicated because there's no reason for her to. She
should have fucking checked herself in like a big girl if she had thoughts about harming her kids. She checked herself once.
3 times. No, 3 times. 3 times. She went to the ER twice. They turned her away. She went to the baby infant's place. They turned her away.
She went to the psych ward once, dude.
Oh my God, no, she didn't. She went on Christmas. She went on December 21st. Then she went on like December 29th. And then she went to the women's children, whatever, that hospital. They turned her away. Then she went to the suicide hotline twice. And then she was talking to doctors every motherfucking day, but she wasn't they weren't communicating, or she wasn't telling them everything or something. Something was weird because every fucking day she's talking to a different doctor. And I thought they were all on the same team, but apparently they're all different.
So her mother knew all this in Connecticut and couldn't come and get the kids.
I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why they didn't.
Because her daughter was telling her she was okay, dude. Go back and watch the testimony.
Literally, you're talking about a couple of fucking text messages. I'm talking about she was reporting this other shit like in her notes and stuff. Whatever she was telling her mom and her husband, she was lying to them because she was reporting other things.
She's a liar.
Well, she wasn't telling them everything, so
she's a liar. But I have to believe her because she's sitting there crying like a fucking baby. Get out of here.
Nobody said you had to believe her.
You need to go lay down. Stop acting like this, okay?
We literally said nobody said you had to believe her.
Crazy. My cat's literally mad at me that I'm awake right now.
My cat's
he just came over to my head and was like, "What are you doing?"
I gotta try to give this cat medicine. I need to lay down.
Is she sleeping?
No. She usually should be, but I'm freaking out because she's not sleeping. They said the medicine, I got to give her this medicine, but they gave it to her at the place. I thought she'd be sleepy by now, but she has a hard time shutting her mouth. I have to give her this pain medicine.
See, my cat sleeps in the daytime and then she's awake all night.
She always sleeps, dude. That's freaking me out that she's not sleeping. She was sleeping earlier, but
the one thing you got to look for with cats when you know something's wrong is when they're not laying in a sunny spot. Like if there's a sunny spot somewhere and they're not laying in it, then something's wrong.
Yeah, she usually is too. And she's like, she has different spots all the time. She picks different spots, but like usually she's it's crazy because she sleeps a lot. But like when I'm like doing this stuff, she just stays in the room I'm at, and then the weird thing is she's usually sleeps with me or on top of me, and she didn't sleep with me for 2 nights. I was like, what the fuck is she doing? I didn't know if she was staying up.
Xena comes next to me, and then she like rolls over, and then she wants me, and then she like puts her leg over my arm, so I put my arms on her stomach. Like she throws her leg over my arm. It's so funny.
Yeah, she's always like sleeps literally on top. Like,
and she's becoming nicer to Leah, which is nice.
That's good.
She's letting Leah like pet her more, pick her up without freaking out.
I want she used to freak out.
Oh yeah, dude, she's the most jealous cat I've ever seen. Like I said, if I have a
Leah, didn't they grow up together? Like
yeah, but she don't care. Like she was born outside, you know.
Yeah, well, yeah, my
cat. Yeah, if I bring a chick over, dude, it's like she'll sit there and grill the chick. Like, what are you doing?
Dude, George's cat bit me 3 times. It was the first
really?
cat. Yeah, it was the first cat we had. He had the cat for 6 years before he met me. She's 17 now. But when she used to sit with me, and then I would like pet her, and she would turn around and like snap at me. But then eventually she became. Oh, now she's like my best friend. She's the oldest cat we have. But yeah, she got between us all the time. She sleeps between us a lot.
I gotta get her fixed, and maybe she'll be chiller.
Yeah, I feel bad. I can't believe I gotta give her this. Yeah, I'm scared. I guess I have to force her to take it. I have to like. Yeah, I am. I forgot to watch Friday.
Are you doing your show?
Did you see what? Yeah, I came to Spreadshirt. I'm confused. Well, yeah, we're on opposite sides of it.
Happy Friday.
I know. I thought it was Friday today.
That's so funny.
Yeah, that is funny. Because usually
I didn't really get to hear his opinion on this case. I want to hear what his thoughts are.
He told me he thinks that she's. What do you think, Dustin? Actually.
My opinion. My opinion on what case? I'm sorry. What's that?
Lindsay Clancy.
What we've been talking about, brother.
Lindsay Clancy.
Yeah. My opinion on Nancy. I think that she needed some help. I think she does need when she was. I think she does needed to get some help, and I think that she was trying to get help, but I don't think that she got to it in time. And I think it's sad to hear about this case. And apparently, her kids have to grow up without a mother. It's sad to get to this level. Sad to get to this point. She needed to get some help, and I think she was trying to get help, but I just think it was too late for her.
Dude, I just think that the only thing I could think that if this criminally responsible.
Why would CPS step in? Is my question.
That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. Because I don't think that anybody. There's no abuse. Dude, you're right. There was mandated reporters. I think that.
But as soon as you hear that somebody wants to harm their children, don't like.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes they don't want to. Sometimes they don't step in.
Yeah, but see, mandated reporter meaning like her family. One of them could, or like. Like it's somebody that has to say like, because I think that should be a law, right? Like if that's somebody says that, then yeah.
Oh yeah.
You're right.
Well, it's just like they're trying to what they call it. Damar Hamlin's trying to pass a law for that to go into effect, and I hope it does go past. I hope it does pass the law. Damar Hamlin, I do know that he does a lot of work for the community. And I think that he did reach out to me and a while back ago.
You're really confusing me.
And he reached out to me and said that he was trying to get it to pass, the White House. But no matter if the White House is going to pass it, we'll see what happens there. But he's trying to get
insurance.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is the thing. I don't even know what kind of fucking insurance she had because I don't know why she went to.
It's called the 48. It's called the 48-hour law. They're trying to get it passed with it. They want the new law. They want the CPS to be notified within 48 hours, or even shorter. Maybe sometimes 48 hours or 24.
What with a mandated reporter?
Yeah, mandated reporter. Yeah.
Well, they shouldn't have to wait 40 hours. They should do it right away. Like if you're a mandated reporter, you need to call the second you notice something's wrong.
Right now they don't have to because there ain't no law passed.
Well, yeah, you know, I mean, I think you do though. Actually, that I don't know if they get in trouble. I don't know what that means. I know what it means, but like, there's got to be. I don't think there's got to be like. So now it's literally this week in Massachusetts, where she lives, they passed some kind of I forget, some kind of law about. So like if you're,
they just don't want he wants it to be passed in all 50 states. That's not Massachusetts, but all 50 states.
Yeah, but I think that's already a law. I don't know. I have to read up to it. But like, let me just. There's what's it called? Not what's something they pass. Like I don't know if I guess it is a law that if somebody gets arrested for a crime and there's a question on their criminality, whether it's like if they acted with intent or they didn't, which is strange to me because it sounds like they say if you did drugs and then you went and committed a crime, you're technically mentally ill, so they would give you a chance you would stay out, which I don't agree with. I'd have to read more into it, but like they kind of, because like she's been locked up the whole time. I'm like, so technically they're saying like she should be out until they prove that she was a criminal.
Well, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that.
But it's like you're innocent until proven guilty or guilty until proven innocent, right? Like
you're innocent until proven guilty, but I don't.
She also is paralyzed. I mean, like she had to be in a hospital for a while, but like I don't.
Well, I didn't know I didn't know that part, but I still don't think.
Yeah, she tried to commit suicide at the end of the
semi-paralyzed.
Well, paralyzed. Like she literally, her spine was severed, so. It said sternum down, but I guess sternum means.
So when did she cut her wrist? Before she jumped out, or after she jumped out?
She took a bunch of pills, then she slit her wrist and her neck, and then she jumped.
Oh, so she knew to go get a knife and to do all that, but she was in psychosis.
I mean, dude, hello, like.
Not buying it.
I mean, I don't know. I just hope that.
I believe. I mean,
I hope she got the rope. She got the rope to strangle her kids. She got the knife to cut her wrist, and she jumps out the window.
What I'm saying is, Dustin keeps interrupting me. I can finish what I'm saying. What I said, if she's criminally responsible, I'm thinking is that she wanted to commit suicide, but she would be selfish enough that she didn't want the kids to grow up without her or something. Like that's what I could think of, but like that's just the only thing I could think like as a criminal.
See, and this is what
Dustin, I'm gonna kill you if you keep interrupting me about this. I'm literally talking about something. You keep fucking interrupting me. Dude. You keep interrupting me, dude. Like I'm trying to talk about this. I'm trying to get this out. Like I keep saying.
I can mute real quick.
Every time I start to get to the point where like I feel like she's acting selfish, you interrupt me. Like I don't know if you're doing it on purpose. Like, you don't want to hear what I have to say about this. No. I'm trying to see it from a side with like criminality side. Like if she's criminally responsible, I could see just being selfish enough to not to like take the kids with her. Like you know what I mean? If she acted like if she got like she wouldn't have committed suicide and she's like I'm not going to leave the kids here, like you know what I mean, like in a sick way, like want to hurt Patrick. I don't know, like if I'm going, I'm taking a kid. I don't know, like I also do. She did say that she stopped feeling like, so maybe she didn't feel I don't know, maybe the fucking like empathy part of her. I don't know, dude. I'm trying to see what.
Again, if we have to question it, she should go to fucking prison.
Well, no, I mean if we have to question it, but I'm just saying like. Of course, I'm going to question it because I'm trying to figure out what the fuck would happen. Like,
that's what I'm saying. If that's even a possibility, she got to go away.
Well, yeah.
Let me ask you this: what's the outcome if, like, what is it? Is it not guilty and guilty, or is it not guilty by reason of insanity? And she goes.
Listen, there's a bunch. So the way it reads, okay, it's like a straight not guilty, meaning. But okay, wait, no, I'm sorry, guilty, and it says unless it's guilty by reason of mental defect, something like criminal, like mental defect, right? It doesn't even say psychosis. So like if there's any doubt, so that's that, or there's guilty by reason of criminality, like guilty, just guilty, and she acted criminal. So the state has to prove she acted in a criminal intent, or the reasonable doubt would be whether she was sick or not. So the defense put up she's been in psychosis. That's the question. So the state was supposed to prove that she wasn't sick. All they did was prove that she was sick. They don't have to prove psychosis, which to me, they would have had a better job trying to charge her with, doing it out of like, not out of like, I don't know, saying that the drugs didn't do it. You know what I mean? Like, instead of saying like she wasn't sick at all. because there's so much proof that she was sick.
The state talked too much.
Yeah, they should have just they tried it in a way where like it's impossible. I don't think they're gonna be able to there's no way they're going to be split because they didn't prove intent with if they're being honest the way the jury instructions read, they can't really charge her with anything. They can't really find her guilty of anything if they're being honest, because all the state did was prove reasonable doubt that she was trying to get help. Everybody so there's all this doubt that she might have been sick or maybe not. That's the fucking problem, because now it's like even if she was, they're not saying what made her like. All right, so okay, anybody can be mentally ill, right? But not everybody kills their kids. So if people think like they need to figure out does the psychosis ends, because if there's something where like she still believes this, then I do believe what you're saying. Then there's something really fucking like then I would believe that she just doesn't care. That, you know what I mean? Like I gotta like they're not. If she still believes that, because she's also has to recognize what she did was wrong, and it's like this is entertaining.
What's your opinion on the RICO case?
Dustin, why do you keep changing the subject when I'm talking about this?
Well, because that's what
I don't care. I don't care. How about that? I'll talk about Norman Wells, but like, can I please finish talking about this? Like, I'm trying to see other people's side. I don't know why you keep changing the subject. You're really gonna kill you.
I gotta look into the RICO case.
What is it? RICO who? It's literally now you got.
She tried to unalive her 14 kid.
Who?
Karen Rico.
Her name's Rico. That's her name.
Karen Rico. She was on
did just recently.
Yeah.
Wait, 14 of her kids.
14 kids and her husband.
She tried to kill them.
Yes.
Or did she kill them?
She has 14 kids.
She did kill them, or she tried to kill them.
She tried to kill her. She tried to unalive her husband.
I know nothing about it. I don't even want to talk about this because
her husband can't pull out of a parking lot. For fuck's sake, Jesus, 14 kids.
I don't know. I didn't even hear about this. See, that's another thing. Like, why did she do it? Like, did she run from the scene? Did she said she tried to kill them, or she did kill them? Did she kill her husband too?
She tried to.
Oh, I don't know.
14 kids? I'd fucking Jesus.
What state was this?
Las Vegas, Nevada.
It's entertaining listening to you guys bickering. I know we're like an old married couple. It's like we're literally like we're after this when we put these.
She was on the show called Devil Laying Down with the Ricos on TLC. She was one of the hosts on.
I'll look into it though.
That's crazy.
But, like, you asked me about Norman Wells, right? Is that what his name, Norman?
Yeah.
The guy, the one in Florida, right? No, where was it? Well, I think is the people that I think that the girl that he was with, something with the guys that she was with, maybe could have like either I don't think they meant to hurt him. I think maybe he OD'd or I don't know. But I don't think his friends had anything to do with it. Well, you probably know what we're talking about. I don't know. Norman something? It's the kid that was in. He was on a boat. He was with all his friends, and like it was all like where they tie up on an island, and he didn't want to leave the boat. The boat they were in, his friends were in. So like the tide's up and down, and like there's like sandbar and shit. Well, their boat started taking in water, and he was like they were trying to leave to like go back to land and like get the water out, but he didn't want to leave because he was the girl. So they're still at this like island retreat thingy place, like in the middle of like I don't know where they live.
I just find it fascinating with all this technology and all this CSI shit they have today that people even like try to kill somebody.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like he ended up dead, and they found him the next morning on the other side of the island, like washed up, like, and it looks like he drowned. But he also said he had back of the head trauma, which I don't know. It's two different autopsies. What I think is that he got in a fight. I don't know how.
Like with all the cameras, with all the what's it called? The shit they did with Brian, the fucking family tree stuff, like all the ways they can get DNA and stuff. The fact that people even try to commit a murder is insane.
I know. Well, look, I mean, I really believe that if Brian's supposedly like John Wick and stuff, he committed the perfect crime if he did, because he didn't get caught really. You know what I mean? There was that tip. So it's like I don't think.
But now that we know that Kaylee. Yeah, but now they know that Kaylee was actually alive.
Dude, that's fucking. Is that really so? So they really her phone. I can't.
Bring it up. I'll send you the screenshot.
Yeah, we need to talk about this. But like, did they say like the timing and everything? Like,
18 minutes. So at 4:25, 4:28, whatever it was 18 minutes on the phone. So Jack D was talking to her, supposedly at the time that all these other people were killed.
So yeah, this should definitely. This is like new information, right? Wait, where do I get that?
So I'm just saying that kid has more fucking information that he's letting on.
That's nuts. And in the water,
I sent you the screenshot.
I know. I told him I was wondering. Like, I know there was back at head trauma, right? So the first autopsy didn't show it though, right? And the second one did. Is that what I was hearing? Or if they both did, then I feel like he got in a fight or something, maybe. Like, it's weird. Like, he's on an island that people were all leaving. You don't just leave a guy on an island. You know what I mean? So, like, did he go missing? And, like, so if he went missing, like, by himself, he went walk off by himself, how did he drown? Just like the one kid, what was his name? That was walked out of the bar in Nashville. And then we see him walking, Riley Strain, right? And then, like, he drowns, but then how did he get in the water? How did he get under the water? Like, there was no water in his lungs. So, like,
there's only one way to really get rid of somebody without getting in trouble, and that's both of you go to a uncontacted tribe and you just throw the person off the boat.
I definitely don't think his friends had anything to do with it. There's proof that they left, but the girl Katie, I think, has some explaining to do.
Those tribes like rip people in half and shit. They're wild.
Yeah, I know. Well, if you're a white person that goes to their island,
like, oh.
they think you're like a prop. They think you're like what? Something like.
I'm just saying. Well, I'm just saying, like the cops can't go there and interview the tribe. So I'd be like, yeah, they fell off the boat. The tribe came and got them. I got away. That's it. Case closed.
Riley Strain, yeah. I know. Like, he's walking. All of a sudden, like, and I don't get it. Like, I really feel like there's foul play there because how did he get in the water? Like, did he just, the water was, that's not like you fall into the water. Like, there was like, you know how like you walk into the water, you know, and it's like only a foot, 2 foot, 3 foot. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, and like, did he go swimming? Like, and this kid too, like, who left him on the island? Like, did he try to swim? If he went missing, where did Katie think he went? Like, if nobody left to take them, like, they all have to leave at some point because the water comes in. So, like, who left him there? That's the only reason there has to be field play. Like, how else did this kid, they found him the next morning, I think, and he was like on the other side of the island where the boats weren't tied up, and he had head trauma, they said, but they didn't say that at first, but the parents' autopsy says it, which I mean, they're gonna have to do another one, I guess. I don't know, because that, I mean, maybe, I don't know. You're right. There's this kid, like, I think the Katie chick, maybe the guys, one of the guys on the, or maybe they did drugs and he OD'd and they didn't want to get in trouble, which I think is like young. Seriously, look at stupid Dylan and Bethany. Like, I'm not saying, like, you know, they don't even know how to call like, it's so crazy. Like, stranger danger. Like, nobody calls 911, these kids, like these young kids anymore. Like, I don't understand.
But think about it. They heard it. Jack T's on the phone. He would have heard everybody screaming. He would have heard Kaylee panicking.
So then Dylan's lying about her and Kaylee screaming. If it was what, for something, right? Like, she said, it was like,
she said that she ran down the steps screaming.
Went down the steps screaming, yeah.
But but it makes sense because their blood was found in the living room, so it didn't just happen in one room upstairs.
I'm saying that was earlier. That she's on the phone after that, you know, like.
So it all makes no sense, dude.
Nothing makes sense. I can't believe that.
It's a fucked up case.
With Riley Strain case, yeah. Or like, remember how there was like a camp, like a lot of the camp, like maybe he fell over to somebody's tent and they got mad at him or something. But I know like a lot of these people are really nice. I know he walked through Tent City, I think, or something like that. I don't know. He seemed like he didn't know where he was going either. Which again, we get lost.
There's so many cases too where they say like somebody drowned yet they have no water in their lungs.
This kid, Riley Strain, never water in his lungs, and he was really tall.
What's that one case? Kylie Rodney? Is that the case?
Yeah, but I don't know. I've heard their name, but like.
Remember, like the cops went to go look for the divers went to go look for the car. They found it, but then the private company came in. They found it like a couple feet off the shoreline.
Oh, I forget what happened.
That's a fucked up case, dude.
I heard the name, but I forget what happened.
She had no water in her lungs.
So wait, she was missing, and then where'd they find her?
Found her in the fucking water.
Oh shit!
And then like her friend was like getting all the kids together at the party and telling them like not to talk to the cops, and her friend was coordinating everything, and it went as a drowning, but yet there was no water. Just like Aaron Carter, they said Aaron Carter drowned in his bathtub. He had no water in his lungs.
I believe the DM.
They just write it off as a drowning.
I know. I think Bethany was a unwilling participant. But again, I don't know, how do you stay in the house? Like the way that she was so scared of everything. I don't know.
Simply, did you see the call logs yet or no? Curious.
I know, exactly. And nobody wanted to fucking go near Dylan. They were not going near this bitch the next morning. It was crazy.
Let's take Dylan and Bethany out of it for a second. Jack D is on the phone with Kaylee. Kaylee's alive at almost 5 o'clock in the morning, which means that if everybody else died up until that point, then Jack would have heard everything. Kaylee would have heard everything.
But so was that all? So was it? She talked to anybody out? Like I feel like somebody was using her phone, if anything, right? Don't you think somebody was using her phone? Maybe.
Who the fuck was Jack talking to?
I don't know. I remember I said that I thought Dylan called and just like because he was so drunk, maybe he still sat on the phone. And
18 minutes? No.
I mean, how did they not see this with his phone? Like, they didn't see his
Kaylee's
phone.
Remember, Kaylee's dad is all cyber tech shit, so they couldn't get in her phone.
But they caught in Jack D's phone, didn't they? Or no? How did they find out?
I hope so. I mean, they can say they can't get in people's phone, but I think it's a crock of shit.
But they should have seen these calls on Jack D's logs.
That's why I think Steve G's going to jail.
How did they make it look like he was? How could they get away with not seeing that on Jack's phone? Because you're right, Kaylee was the only phone they couldn't get in.
Yeah.
Now, right? How did they finally get into it? Or they hid it from us?
They can. I mean, you can turn your phone off. They can still figure out where we went. So, like, I don't believe nothing they say.
Yeah, I think they lied.
And the only reason we got that information is because what's her name did a FOIA request. Without the FOIA request, we wouldn't even know the information. So how much more shit are they hiding from us?
You're right.
It's fucked up.
You're right, because I'm like, wait a minute, where did I get crazy that like I thought
where'd the webcam go? He dropped down?
Yeah. He's a guy praying. He's fine. He knows he's fine. Trust me. He knows how I am. Like he interrupts me all the time and he knows that it makes me mad. I can't, because it's like it's bad enough we can't even, you and I, nobody likes to listen to us talk, but
that's all right.
I wish people would hear. Like, I'd rather time when we're not on here, we're fine.
Oh, Simply said she saw it. Yeah, how fucked up is that, Simply?
Yeah, possibly someone used. I know.
Somebody used Kano's phone to alert. Yeah, but that's 18 minutes on the phone. That means he's talking to. So he's involved then. If he wasn't talking to Kayla.
I feel like maybe he was answering and they weren't saying anything to make him try to get him to go there, because I feel like they were calling like Eric Hour. They like make it look like they were in that area just to make. I don't see why. Who are they protecting?
Yes, that's what I mean. So if there's somebody else using her phone and it wasn't Dylan and Bethany, who else did Dylan and Bethany hear in the house for 18 minutes on Kaylee's phone?
Kaylee wanted him to come over. Why would he just say that though? Unless he's so drunk he doesn't. I mean, he's got some explaining to do too. Again, I do feel like they were trying to get Jack out because it's weird. Like she said that Maddie's phone was calling, or they said Maddie's phone was calling Jack too, and that was weird. Jack's like, it's very unusual for her to call. And I'm like, they were trying to make it look like something was going on, and because he'd be like, oh my God, Maddie's calling me, something's wrong, I got to go there. But he didn't. So it's like, or like you said, like Kaylee was still alive, and like,
I guess it's weird because the other phones that were being called, nobody was answering, but yet Kaylee answers her phone. She talks for 18 minutes. That's just.
Oh, wait a minute. So he called her phone.
Yes, it's an incoming call. Like you obviously haven't looked at the screenshot I sent you. So you said incoming call, and then he tried to call back like at, I don't know, whatever time later, and nobody answered.
I didn't realize you sent it to me. But okay.
Yeah.
Is that the only call that they saw that was on her phone? Like what else?
I mean, it's the most important one because that shows that not everybody was killed at the same time.
Yeah, but I want to know who else she was talking to. We need to know who these people were talking to up until like the last 4 months.
On paper, Jack D was talking to Kaylee.
I know.
For 20 minutes while supposedly everybody else is dead.
Where did you send it to me?
Your text.
Mm-mm. Oh wait, maybe you did. You didn't? No, I didn't get it. You probably sent me a messenger, maybe.
No, I sent you a text.
Remember, like, I didn't get the other one. Like, I think it's weird. I wake up and then
Hold on, let me see if you got it. I'll tell you right now if you got it.
No, the last one I sent was like, I said I'll be there at 9:45. This was this thing. Yeah, like threats. No one else is bringing the alpha to town. Did you say if there's anything up with like how at like Penn State that what was it? What is it? Feta Chai? What is it? That he was on whatever.
Mackay and Epsilon, but they were investing that shit for years. Yeah, I thought that was like brand new, but they were investigating for a while.
But still, it shows us that like drugs can run through fraternities, and we're not.
I just sent it to you again. Did you get it?
Yeah, now I'm getting it. So it's downloading.
Okay, so you see a top. What time? I can't bring it up here, but what time does the top one say?
All right. Yeah, holy shit, 4:52 a.m. Jack D, 4:26. Jack
so right there, the 4:26 is the main one. So 4:26 plus 18, that brings us to what is that?
52.
52. So at 4:52, and they're saying all these crimes happen between. Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
So wait, why does one say incoming and the other one says Coeur d'Alene? So she called him.
I think that means that like nobody answered.
Oh.
Because it says 1 minute. You see the other ones down below say 1 minute. So how are the other ones dead? Yet Kaylee's still alive. Did Kaylee do something? And that's why the G family is so scared about the truth coming out. Did Kaylee do something? Then somebody came over and did something to Kaylee? I don't know.
No, I think they're lying to us about the timeline, and because they don't. I think that they know that Brian couldn't have. It's impossible now. They lied to us about the times, definitely.
Yeah, but the G family lied too and said that remember Steve said he was in the ER, but then he said he was doing something else. Like, why are you lying, bro?
He's like, weren't they drunk or something?
Dude, he's sketchy.
Something's weird, but he's weird. You're right. He acted really fucking weird the other day.
Well, I think he's scared. Like for himself, not like he's scared for himself. Something shady there.
Who's that? I don't know. Why is she calling Maddie? Or why is Maddie calling her at 3:03?
That's what I'm saying. I think shit went down at 3 something.
Why the fuck is his phone calling her if they're together? BF call. I know, that's another thing. Like, they just lie about Bethany would see Dylan realize that she knew that something was like, how I don't understand that. They both had to have been like, it's weird for two of them not to one of them not to think that the other's like, they both had to be in it together, because why would the two of them should have figured out there's a murder if they weren't a part of it.
Simply, I think he's starting to get wind that like the feds are looking at him.
But like but I think because he's probably hiding some shit. But like, what? How could he get away?
Yeah, because he doesn't want the public to have an inkling that like his daughter might have been involved in this. Like,
I really just think they lied to us. I think they knew this information, and they.
I'm just saying, dude.
If Brian guilty, they have to make it look like it was all them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
So they're lying, and maybe Brian didn't know this. Maybe because this is definitely fucking like, what's that called?
Dylan said she called Bethany, but Bethany actually called Dylan. There you go. More lies.
Yeah, Dylan wasn't fucking. And the thing is, if you're calling to check on your friends, right, and you hear either their phones are ringing and you don't fucking hear them, or you should hear them throughout the house, or even if they don't answer, don't you then go check on them? Because if they're calling to check on them and they don't answer, doesn't it ring, something's wrong? Like, if they would have answered, then, okay, I checked on them, nothing's wrong. But they didn't answer the phones. So why didn't you then go check on them after everything you heard?
Exactly. My problem is, well, not just them. My problem is if Jack D's on the phone with her for 18 minutes and she's telling him something's wrong, why didn't he go over there?
Yeah, or why didn't he say that he remembered talking to her? Or whatever, because that's not the 17-minute call. The 17-minute call was like a different time.
Well, why did somebody have to FOIA to get this information? Why wasn't this just in the documents unsealed?
Maybe does anybody try to FOIA for Brian shit? Because maybe we'll just get maybe we because nobody knew where this was. Maybe Brian's interviews or whatever, if he ever did talk to them, like his arrest or how do we not have his arrest? There's body cam, right? Like, I mean, they don't have body cam. That the fucking assholes.
Remember, there's no body. They said that there was no body cam during his arrest. My dick.
dude, maybe he's not really in. I'm telling you, I don't think that fucking Mangione is the kid. I think that he looked like he was laughing on his purple book. So it's like, to me, they just found a kid that looks like that, and they're like, a social experiment. We failed big time.
Yeah, and they're like, take this plea, we're gonna kill you.
I don't think, and I think he's just a fucking. He's just a character, and he goes back to his island or home or wherever the fuck his kid. He disappeared for 6 months. Come on.
Again, don't you think it's funny that all these shooters and shit are in their like early 20s?
Yeah, and they all have backpacks.
Charlie Shooter, Trump Shooter, Luigi, Brian. It's like all the Fall Guys are early 20s. Get the fuck out of here.
Maybe Brian's not fucking John Wick, so they had to do something to his brain. If Brian's
Brian's not even fucking. Listen, I still laugh about it because like I just picture him in the hallway in high school. It's like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, he'd have to get past 4 people.
Kicked him in his chest if he came at me with a knife.
Right?
Yeah.
I know that. I know, and that's what fucks me up. I'm like, how could he have done this? Even if he did it at different times, like, it still would be a mark. Because, you know what I mean? He'd have.
That's where they fuck up. Is they're saying he did in 3 minutes, 4:20 to whatever, or 4 whatever to whatever. But now we see that Kaylee's still alive. So how the fuck was that him if a person's still alive in the house? Well, what are we doing?
We didn't know what time it actually. But you said you saw his car, so yeah, you do. You told us the time.
Yeah, but remember they said that all of them are.
Time.
Yeah, but according to them, they said that they were all killed at the same time. That obviously that's not true.
And they had to have known that, unless, like we said, somebody who answered it. The killers would be stupid to answer Kaylee's phone after she's dead. You know
but
what I mean?
That means Jack talked to somebody that's not Kaylee. So why wouldn't they get that information from Jack on who he spoke to on the phone?
Because I think I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like
why would Jack lie?
I don't know.
He has to be involved if he's lying.
Yeah, like how do they explain her? They didn't want to tell us because they can't explain it.
Exactly. They didn't want to investigate this correctly from the beginning. That's what still baffles me. Is what was the motive to not investigate this properly?
Right. To make sure that it never gets properly investigated.
What was the motive to have Mabbitt lie to us in the first hour of it? Like what why?
Yeah, or to not even the interviews are so ridiculous. That's not interrogations. And they're calling them interviews, right? But don't you think Hunter should be an interrogation? A little bit more of
simply.
There's so much fucking questions. Like they had, if they lied in the beginning and like just to cover up one little thing because they thought that they knew, say they thought Brian, they knew that they could really make it look like Brian actually did it. They actually really thought he did. So they make up all this crazy shit and then like just kind of like fuck him over. But I don't know, man.
I don't know. The whole thing. Listen, this case has so many layers we can't even imagine.
I know. I fucking hate it. I keep saying I hate this.
Once you peel back one, there's 50 more. It's like an onion.
I know, and I just say the same things over and over again. Like, I don't understand why the 911 call delay is not being questioned. I don't.
Holy fuck, it's 12:30. Homie, I gotta get off because I'm taking Leah clothes shopping in the morning.
Oh, have fun.
All right, I'll hit you up tomorrow.
All right, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Have fun tomorrow.
Okay, see you, Simply, and whoever else is here. Good night.
Good night.
Later.
Bye. All right, yeah. Having fun. I mean, usually I'm trying not to talk over them. I'm trying not to interrupt them because I try to practice not doing that. I thought I was doing better last week. But, yeah, we're obviously completely. I don't know. I'm trying to see it. I'm trying to see the Lindsay Clancy thing. I'm trying to see it in a criminal fashion. Like, I mean, maybe, like, just, I don't fucking know. It's so. I see it. I know. I'm seeing his side. I know it's hard for me because I don't forget about the kid when I really think about it. It's hard for me to. Too much to. It's a lot. It's a lot. Because I don't want to be. I don't want to bring it. I don't want. I don't know. I don't know what the right answer is actually. I know what everybody's going to say. She should be in prison, but I feel like her punishment is kind of worse. I mean. If she did it as for selfish reasons, and she's being punished big time. God was like, you're going to have to stay and deal with this. Or she really isn't, or the reason that she's still here is for change. Maybe this case, even if they don't believe her, they do believe her. People are still talking about it. And when I mean change, like I don't, I just feel like providers need to be able to speak to each other more. Yeah. I know it's hard. It's really hard. Yeah. Sorry. It's hard. It's just, it is. It is. And imagine, I just, there's just so many of these key, like, we get, remember, we talk about Idaho 4 constantly. So, like, me and Willie, I have to talk with another case. When I hear his opinions, I'm like, oh shit. Because I think I'm crazy too sometimes. I'm like, maybe I am crazy. Like, maybe I don't know why I don't know. I just think maybe because if there's a chance that she was sick, then I don't want her to, but reasonable doubt, and that's the problem. They didn't argue it. They're not fighting it the right way. Like the state really thought they could convince 18 people she's a criminal, and I don't think they can do that. Even if she is, the state couldn't prove that, and that's the fucked up part. Because if she is a criminal, then they didn't charge her right. I don't know. And they're just really fucking. I mean, can you imagine saying to, like, no, I'm not saying about the kids, but like, imagine saying to, I don't know if they're allowed to say, like, you're Catholic, right? That murder is a sin. It's like, yo, lady, and that's the ADA says it to the witness, to her mother-in-law, and then it the case, and then it was got a mistrial. So they're really doing some shit that's pissing. It's like the jurors are going to see it a different way, even if they should have really. Listen, I don't know. It's hard to. They kind of like dropped the ball big time. So they can't really. I mean, they can't even charge her again after this. We'll see. But I wish we would find out what's going on with Brian right after he wrote that letter. I want to know, like, do you know simply if it got to a judge or how long we have to wait to hear, like, what's going to happen? Like, the judge gets Brian's letter, and it could keep saying he broke his plea, but like, it has to be approved, I think, right? So technically he didn't get, or is he allowed to? See, I thought this was like a big deal that he did this, but I feel like maybe it gets put into the Superior Court. Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. It's been 30 days, I think. If Hitler denies it, then he can get it right out of this court system, which is probably a good thing. Even again, like I keep saying, even if they have proof that he actually did this, they're gonna have to explain how. Because even if it was there's no way. Yeah, I can't even picture them trying to do this one at a time and not getting hurt. It just, nothing's making sense. Like, to try to think that he did it, and they just thought he was guilty. It doesn't make sense. You can't explain all this. There's no way to explain he did this by it. Why say that he in a matter of 3.5 minutes if that doesn't make sense? It's like they kind of just like, oh, we're gonna try to like think all these people are stupid, and we're like a mock jury. We really kind of tore that piece as much as we could, tore that case apart. Everybody in the world, So it's like, if that's going to happen all the time, they can't really keep doing this stuff. They can't really be framing people all the time. It's what it seems like. It's like, and now I feel like, we're getting like hoodwinked big time, and they're like kind of doing it in front of us, like they don't really care. Yeah, exactly. And that amount of time period, or even a longer amount of time period, even if it was like, just say, how there's no one at a time because people in a room. It just, to me, like, there's 2 people in a room, that's another fucking problem. Because 2 against 1, I don't know. Somebody's gonna, and the other 2 are gonna leave. Like, you're gonna hear something, right? And you still got 4 people left, right? The first 2 people are getting killed. We go for the people that didn't run. At least Dylan, Bethany and Kaylee would have ran. Like, you know what I mean? For Kaylee, Maddie were first, and then Ethan and Dylan, or Ethan and Zana would have heard that, and they would have tried to run and call 911. To me, everything's like, there had to be more than one person there, because why wouldn't they have ran? Like, we know Dylan and they were saving themselves now. Again, not running or anything, just locking themselves away. Stranger danger didn't really apply, I guess, that night. Or when you see your friend passed out and you say there's no blood there, and you don't call, like when you see your friend passed out after she drinks, you're supposed to check on her. You learn that in high school. You learn stranger danger in kindergarten. So to me, that's the part that it gets like, why would they protect Brian? No, Brian. Again, why would you not, like, so then if you didn't know Brian, then why are you not calling 911? What you admit to makes no sense. If they tried to tell you to say that, you sound dumb. Because nobody believes, like, but she kept saying, I don't know if it's real or not. They must have said, just say you don't know. You don't can't decipher reality from fiction. And I'm like, then she needs a handler. Her parents need to give Dylan a fucking handler. Because I don't know what I don't know. Was she on acid? Sounds like she's on Willy Wonka's chocolate factory ride. I don't know if it's real or not. I saw a murderous man. It's like you heard murderous shit and saw a murderous man in your house and you did not. With your vacuum gun. You had a vacuum gun. And the firemen having a firework. Did you not think they asked the firemen if the fire was out? Oh, I saw a fireman, but I figured fireworks, firemen. Thank you. Yeah, and the whole truth. You know what I mean? Like if it's only if Brian was there or something, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out why they picked him. At least pick somebody. Well, they probably got rid of the other two people. See, the other person. I don't even know why that guy would have a motive to spot him and get rid of him. Because to me, that's a whole lie too. A lot of things aren't making sense. Like again with Brian, how come we can't get everybody else's prison phone calls? You can go on prison phone calls, something podcast, and why don't we hear his? Wayne, what's his name? Wade Wilson's fucking. Nobody gives a fuck about him, and we're getting his phone calls. Why doesn't Brian? We should be able to hear his phone calls too. It's crazy to me. We don't have his interview. We don't have any body cam of getting arrested. All we have is him sitting in a courtroom, and looking like he might be on an island with Epstein and Mangione guy. For all we know, I'm just saying, like. Maybe these social experiments to see what, and I feel like with Mangione, if that was a social experiment and it's not a real thing, we fucking failed. We went for the wrong guy. It's weird. We were so obsessed with that kid. And same with like Brian. Like, I don't know if maybe this is like a test to see if maybe they're feds and it was an extra. I don't know. Nothing makes sense. None of it. Because 5 agencies are not calling each other out for a fucked up investigation. The DOJ is not going, oh my God, 5 investigations and none of them match and they don't make any sense. And these women or these people are in a house with a knife and a phone and not calling 911 for 9 hours. And I'm an unconscious person. And then the 2 fucking brothers and sister, like Ethan's brother and sister, had show no emotion. They find out, like, stupid Hunter Johnson goes and he delivers the news to his. How do you deliver news like that to the twins? You just say in there all chopped up and they don't have any reaction. Barely. That's why I don't be rude, but I thought something was wrong with Maisie or something. Like, is she slow? I'm confused. Everybody acts different, but I'm telling you, they didn't flinch. It was like I don't know, maybe Hunter said, I don't know if it's Ethan. I don't know. I'd be like running to the door. Is that my brother? I mean, my sister was, dude, if I thought I would be, yeah, I would lose my shit, dude. I would be running to the door. I just feel like, I don't know. It's weird to Chapin. And then I find it funny that like the DNA people, Altham Labs just happens to be hanging out. Right. Like Altham Labs is hanging out at places where people's kids, like you go there to, it's like, I don't know what it was, like a grief group or something for mothers that have lost their kids. And they're just hanging out there and they see Stacy Chapin and they whisper in her ear, don't worry, we got home, happy Thanksgiving. That is fucking weird. That story should have never been told. Even if that's true, so why did you tell us that? That is so fucking shady. Because how did you know you had 5 days before Thanksgiving that year? That means right around the time of 4 days later, they knew who Brian was. Why would you tell the fucking family that? How did you know? Apparently, you didn't know. You had to go to Brian's dad. Why didn't you go to Brian to get his DNA? I'm so confused with the DNA. It's like, you had blood DNA, but you went through all this trouble to identify a genealogy DNA. Like you don't even you probably did illegally, so that's probably part of the problem that you really probably got the deathbed, because I really think they illegally obtained his dad's DNA. But like again, I would be like, what about the other people? What about the other 4 samples? Like, whose blood is that? And like it's like they knew, and it's like, why would you say that to? It just doesn't sound strange. The lady whispered in Stacy Chapin's ear, we got home, don't worry, have a good Thanksgiving, because she felt bad because she was crying that she's gonna have a horrible Thanksgiving because her son was, no shit, yeah, she had a horrible Thanksgiving. But like, did you have them 4 days after the murders? Brian, really? Or it's weird to me, like, we couldn't say anything, we couldn't tell that, we couldn't give her the name. You're not even supposed to tell her anything as far as I'm concerned, but hey, whatever. Exactly. But maybe it's like, who would they be protecting? And that's why I always go back to it being like a group of people, because like, think about it. One person has to convince 4 of his friends. You need help, right? You have to convince 4 people to commit a quadruple homicide because you're jealous of your ex-girlfriend. You know what I mean? Nobody's gonna do that for you and your fucking emotional problems. So, like, to me, it has to be like a group of people, like, like I would say, like the Aryan Lights or Aryan whatever. I kind of hate saying that, but like, that's something I can imagine. That's the only people that were investigating it that would do something like that and get away with it, is a group like that. You know what I mean? So because again, we know there's some people that aren't here any longer that are part of that, and that kind of makes. But then again, the Chapins and shit, where do they come in on it? Like, why are they acting fucking shady? Why simply it's everybody in this case acting like this didn't really happen? You know what I mean? I don't. The worst I've seen was what the fucking impact statements, and the only person we saw cry was Dylan. Something's weird. Nobody's acting as they should. Like, nobody's flipping out. Like, Dylan, you needed a healing fund. You sounded fine 3 days later. Why do you need to be? What exactly are you spending that on? It's just weird. Nobody acts like they're. I could barely sleep. It's a fucking activity. I started sleeping in my own bed. You perceive no danger. What do you mean? Like, the only trauma you should have is the fact that you don't recognize a murderer in your house. I mean, amazing. The one time you hear a noise and you don't call cops. The one time, it's not, I don't know what it, like, is he like, he must be like a mafia, he thinks he must be a mafioso, or I don't know what's wrong with this guy. Because if he believed that they had nothing, he was shady. He was very like shady about Dylan, right? Like, but he never came out and said that. So I think they think things, but they're not saying it. They're going along with the narrative that like Hitler wanted them to believe. So maybe they're trying to act stupid. So maybe there's something like deep. I don't know. Like he can't truly actually believe that the truth is out that they weren't sleeping. So to me, to still say that is like, are you? What, Steve? Open your fucking eyes. I mean, it doesn't take a rocket. We're literally trying to just tell you the truth. And he's mad at these people. He's mad at us for talking about the truth, trying to figure out the truth about what happened to his daughter. One person could not have done this. Even if you want to agree, you want to fucking stand on the foundation. We all agree that he wants us to agree that maybe Brian did it, sure, but admit that he had some other. Admit that there's no way he did it by himself. At least do that so we can all like try to get justice. But the fact that he wants to disagree, like, it's like, nobody's really trying to, like, they're not really going to get justice because they're only one. It's weird. One family, they're going to constantly think Brian did it. Brian's probably never going to get justice because it's just weird. Like, no justice for their kids. Like, admit that there's more people involved or something. At least, Steve, go after them for that. Don't go after Washington University. Go after the people who investigated this murder and fucked it up. Not the school that hired him and didn't know he's a serial killer if he was. Again, if that's how he's trying to get is he's trying to get evidence out that's not really there? Exactly, that's the problem, right? Or did he? And he's trying to play a part that like what would his motive be to go along? Blair doesn't, because he can't fight them. I guess maybe because look, Xana. I feel like Xana's mom and maybe Maddie's mom too. They were very suspicious of Dylan and Bethany, but like nobody. They don't talk to each other either. Remember? So they don't talk to each other, and then nobody talks to them. And I would think that if you're the last person to see my daughter a lot, you think it would bring, like, if you're such good friends, right? But nobody even knew Dylan. It's so weird. What they told us is not true. They were not like, like, to me, it's like, oh, they were all these best friends, and we find out now, like, they were. It's such a weird picture now to see. And now it looks weird to see Dylan in pictures with them. Because I feel like they're on opposite sides. You know what I mean? They've had us. It's weird. Listen, like, we always say how much we hate this fucking case. Because they won't tell us anything. And what we see is, like, we believe our own eyes and we can't do anything about it. It makes me crazy. And, yeah. But, all right. I'm usually sleep. But my brain was, like, after what happened with my cat today, my brain's just wasn't ready to settle down. And this is like it. This week. It's rough. It's so, yeah, he's such a weirdo too. Like the fact that I don't know. Like again, maybe they did. Like, doesn't feel like Olivia though. Like Olivia went and saw, but she went to go see Santa Claus, right? Santa fuck, and like she said, she came out more traumatized than when she went in. She probably had the questions that we always raise, but she won't admit to it because I don't think she said really much since then. But I remember her saying she looked completely fucking like she's listening to people and she doesn't want to admit it. Because again, not everybody can be that delusional. In the family, somebody got to open their eyes to the fact that like, hey Steve, or like the aunt, or Kaylee, or Olivia, or like somebody, even like fucking Steve Jr.'s and his wife is a fucking journalist. Like, we're not evil. We're just truth finders. That's it. Try anyway. I'm not even like, I'm just a white trash person that goes on the panels that they call me. Like they call us white trash. Like what the fuck? The one person who's probably in the negative from this case, Lana, probably put her own money out, and they want to go after her. She's like literally the one who's like, her and Pav have done the work for these people. The work's done for you, Steve. Accept it. You don't have to do much, dude. Just trust their work. Trust what they're saying. Like things aren't adding up. It's weird. It's free. It's like free labor, and they don't. It's like, oh, we're just all evil, and we don't know what we're talking about. Yeah, we kind of do. Unfortunately, the 24 documents that we haven't seen, I'm not really. It kind of makes it look even less that it was Brian. You know what I mean? Maybe the 24 documents we never got is that they want. I'm so high. Look at my eyes. Oh my god, I'm so crazy. Yeah, I really should invest in eye drops. I noticed lately I look really high on my eyes. I should probably stop doing that. All right, I love you guys. I'm going to bed if you're even still here. But yeah, my god, my mirror tomorrow. Oh my god, what time is it? Oh yeah, I gotta get up until get ready for tomorrow. All right, I will see you tomorrow. Love you. Don't know what time, but I'll let you know in the morning. And I love you. And I don't know what we're going to talk about. I'm assuming OC maybe. Or, I don't know. We'll see. I'll let you know in the morning. I love you. Bye. Oh, shit. How do I get out here?